Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Señoras y señores, live. It's time!
I'm back, baby.
It is time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope you're enjoying your evening. We're live in the Action Lab, your premier sports and entertainment talk show on the internet. And this is our first show of 2026. We are in the new year. We just got past all of the New Year festivities, and here we are, ready, week 18, to see who's going to be in the final spot in the playoffs for the AFC, whether it's the Steelers or whether it's the Ravens. But we are going to be watching that game with you guys tonight. Welcome in. My name is Chris. We got Scotty right here. We got Rec joining us for his Steelers takes.
Sup?
You know,
all positive, I assume. I mean, they played great tonight.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. Barn burner of our first half, 10-3 as we are in the third quarter right now as we speak. And we will be not only commentating for this game itself, but we'll talk about all the other playoff seeding and everything else that took place on week 18 as we're going through it all. So we will make sure you are all up to speed. What's up, everybody in the chat? We got Riley, we got Canada jumping in early. We got Polo. Thank you for the 5 months. Thank you, Polo. It's great to have you back. Brendan's in the house. Cole's in the house. Welcome in, and everyone's trickling in as we get rolling here on a Sunday night. But what's up, guys?
Canada relief. So what do we think about the play call 2 seconds left? Yeah, they should have ran the Pittsburgh plunge, the tush push. That's they've been one of the best ever in that play this year. No, it didn't work earlier in the half, but they've been great at it. They should have just gone with that from the 1 yard line.
Yeah. I don't know. Revisionist history, obviously, but
I was calling for the tush push before the play.
Oh, I'm not saying you
were.
were. Yeah. But listen, Chris and I were making jokes about this game being a barn burner. You know what this game has that none of the AFC West games had today?
A touchdown.
An offensive touchdown.
Nice.
There was
mood.
There was one defensive touchdown today by the Broncos, but that was the only touchdown in the AFC West this week. It was the second time ever in the history in where all the AFC West teams don't score an offensive touchdown in a single week. So it was impressive. But yeah, I mean, obviously this game's still up for grabs. Chris, I think both of you, well, Rec, you're cheering for the Steelers, right?
Yes, obviously.
Well, I just want to make sure.
Are you, though?
I don't know. You really hate your coach, where maybe you feel like if they don't make it, they'll fire him. And I'd rather have that.
Look, I'll put it to you like this: if the Steelers win, I told Chris this earlier. If the Steelers win, I'm going to be weak.
Yeah. Also, Canada is in the chat. He was like, "Wait a minute, is this like the third Steelers Sunday night game? I feel like I've been here before. I feel like we've been."
Yeah, it is the third Steelers Sunday night game.
we've watched.
They lost both of the previous ones.
We've watched a lot of Steelers football on Sunday nights this season.
No, your boy Darnell had a broken wrist.
Yeah, he broke his arm last week against Cleveland.
That's a dot. That's a
Yeah,
nice throw down the seam.
Adam Thielen down to the 11.
Adam
All of a sudden,
Thielen alert.
There's an Adam
I forgot.
Thielen
Aaron Rodgers
sighting.
Went to the Steelers.
Aaron Rodgers suddenly remembered that he has talent, apparently.
For one play.
That was a good throw.
I mean, he had a good throw early on the previous play to Frymouth as well.
No,
Yeah.
that was a great throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this game's going to be up for grabs, so
So Rick,
Just
to answer Scotty's question,
you want I know who you want.
You
I want the
I know
Steelers to
who-
win.
No, Chris, who do you want as a Broncos fan?
I mean, either would be
Who-
great, but
No, one of them's making it, but like, who would you prefer to face if you had to face a team? And I
Pittsburgh.
know, and if yeah, of course, that's
it's
the answer.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, it's the only answer.
Yeah. There's
mean,
certainly more upside with Baltimore. I don't think they'll ever get to that upside, and certainly not in the playoffs, which normally their upside occurs in the regular season.
Like I said, the Texans are gonna win their first round game. Which, by the way, we have a miracle. The Texans aren't the first playoff game of the year. Usually they're the first game every wild card.
Have they
Not
set
this time.
Have they set the times? When I looked earlier, that it
Yeah,
wasn't set.
they did. They said it at halftime.
Oh, did
Sunday
they?
night next week will be Chargers and Patriots. Dump it off here to Warren. Makes a nice move. cuts
Ooh,
up
and
field,
he
down
gets
the
to
3.
maybe the 2 on that one. 1, 2.
Warren and Gainwell are the offense for the most part.
But Polo says, but do you think the Steelers are going to win, Rec?
Well, the Ravens had a 2-possession lead, which means they're going to blow it, like they always do.
So do you think?
So is that the answer?
What do
that yes, the Steelers are going to
What's
win
your
this game?
What's
I
your
hope so.
prediction?
No hope. Thought.
What's your
Try to think for the first time.
What's
for the
your
first time?
What's your prediction?
No.
And
You can't scapegoat this. We're putting you on the line.
And here's
Who's
the
winning
thing.
this
It
football
depends.
game?
It depends on what happens
No,
on this.
no, no.
no.
It depends on
winning-
what happens.
Who
Rick,
is
Rick,
winning
Rick.
this football game?
theoretically, this is about to be a 10-10 tie. So you're starting from scratch, starting here in the
that's
third
the
quarter. So it's like
I'll
there's.
go Pittsburgh.
You're saying Pittsburgh's going to win?
Yep. Oh, here comes the Pittsburgh plunge.
They got Cam.
You got
Cam
both
Hayward in
Haywards
there.
on the field.
Okay, here we go.
You got Cameron pushing his little brother. And you got Aaron Rodgers just standing there like a proud dad.
Aaron Rodgers
And
just
they
chilling.
They get the first down, not the touchdown, but they do get the
That's
first
close. Which
Aaron
down. No,
Rodgers.
he got the first down.
I think that Farside ref gave him a jersey. I think he got it, but I think they gave him like an extra half yard.
I love how Aaron Rodgers. It's just like that play. He's just like, I'm just gonna. I'm just chilling back here. You know, I'm just
Yeah.
doing my own thing, watching this play unfold. Don't even need me.
That might be the last time
He
we
did.
see
Oh, he
this
actually
play
did get really close.
in a regular season game.
Go ahead, run another tush push. Just go and get the touchdown here.
What's up,
Why
Chemical?
waste time?
How we doing,
He really
Chemical?
got the- ooh,
Come
Kyle
on,
Hamilton
man.
Going off on a cart. Not good
Yeah,
for.
yeah. They are going for another tush push.
Another tush push here,
Is this
and
offside?
That's,
Ooh.
he's
Or did-
offsides. He is very offsides.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
It looked like they
officially.
got to the line very quickly and
they
they confused Baltimore a little bit. Unless the
Yeah.
only thing I can think of is that Pittsburgh wasn't set.
That's gotta be
Offside. Offside.
offsides. Yep.
Yep.
So
Are you all pro or anti
Let's
the
go.
push? I am anti.
I'm anti.
Anti?
Like when you're going up against the Eagles, like you maybe when you don't face the Eagles as often, you're just like, oh yeah, I'm it's whatever. I'm indifferent on the tush push. But when you watch them play your team, I mean, the Broncos got to play the Eagles this year, and I was just like, dude, this play needs to be banned. It kills.
It's officiated poorly.
It kills
It's not a fun play to watch.
entertainment
As
factor.
a Steelers
Is
fan, I
there-
love the
is-
play.
Is there a portion of me because my team doesn't run it that I want to get rid of it? Yeah, probably.
Yes.
I'm sure in the back of my mind that's an incentive there, but I'm gonna convince myself that doesn't play a role, and I just hate the play. It is
I'm
a
going to
terrible
convince
play to
myself.
watch. It is a terrible play to watch. Nobody wants to watch that.
That
All
good
right,
is good.
and
Tie
we have a
game.
tie game.
Now
So
the
there you
Steelers are gonna
go.
win.
Real quick in the chat, Chemical. I came here for a heated debate regarding if mac and cheese was a salad. Well,
Oh.
well, it could be like a pasta salad if you think about it.
Yeah, you have pasta salads. That's
like,
a thing.
it's
So
pasta
maybe-
with
And
a
ironically,
sauce.
Pasta salad is just like pasta and mayo, basically, right?
Also, poll in the chat. Don't hate the play, hate the game.
Well, I hate how the game officiates the play, so get rid of the play. Or get rid of the game.
Chemical Phantom.
I can't get
No!
rid of the game, so I have to get rid of the play.
it's
I can't get rid of the game.
it's not a salad. It's pasta. Period.
Pasta salad is a thing.
No. Well, to be clear, nobody
No.
thinks.
No. We.
Mac
Mac and cheese.
wait.
Mac and cheese.
Guys, everyone calm down. Nobody's.
Hey, Captain Urban.
We're kidding.
Captain, thank you for 7 months. Fantasy football champ reporting for duty. There we go.
My man.
By the way, and then I think, did Milwaukee's best end up finishing top in our pick'em? I think
Oh, I forgot
Milwaukee's.
to do the pick 'em the last few weeks. Oops.
No way. Oh my.
Hey,
Chemical.
How does that
Chemical,
happen? I'm
thank
gonna
you
look
for
it
the
up.
3 months. Let's go.
2-minute bingo board because we'd have the subs almost done by now.
And there we go. Hype train off and running here.
So yeah, all the winners from this year. Of course, like I said, Milwaukee's for the pick'em, and Cam Urban and Piglet for fantasy football.
I will still contend
Who was
it
it Diacola?
It should
Was
come
Diacola? I
down
can't
and
remember.
pick 'em to winning percentage, which I dominated.
No,
Winning percentage.
nope. Keep being salty.
Dominated.
I have
Winning percentage.
The survivor pool.
Canada
My
asks my office survivor pool that came down to the final week.
Oh yeah, Chris, I meant to ask you who you picked, but I didn't get. I didn't.
Who'd you
I
pick?
I picked Minnesota.
Okay.
That worked.
So that hit. Everyone probably hit this week, to be honest. No.
Minnesota, and then my other one was
Cleveland.
Chicago.
What do you mean your
Oh, Chicago. So
Wait, what do you mean your other one? You had to pick
pick
two?
Chicago.
You have to pick 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
The last
Pick
few
2
weeks,
in the
it
last
comes
few weeks.
down to 2, and I had Chicago in there, and it was. There's 3 people left. I picked Chicago and Minnesota. The other person picked Chicago and Minnesota, and the third person picked Atlanta and another Atlanta and Tampa Bay, which
Mm.
I felt were risky picks, but obviously they nailed them. So I end up losing out. I finish in the final 3
And get
and
zero
get
so far.
absolutely nothing.
Devastating.
Rip. Also, follow in the chat wants to know like what we should do for the sub goal.
We haven't set one actually recently. We haven't set one. I think, but you're right, Polo. We need to come up with something next.
Well, I know it sounds like I'm bragging. But, like it feels like we always make the most money when it involves me. When the sub goal involves me for some reason.
We do.
I don't think that's a brag. I think there's a reason for that.
Yeah. Jet, like I didn't know how to say it right. All I know is like whenever I'm involved, it's like yes, take all of my subs.
Yeah. What if we have this idiot do clown things?
Like
yes!
Yeah, drinking is definitely a clown thing.
No, I disagree. But when you do it, I have never made a clown of myself. No, that's not true. I've made
that is a complete lie. 9 here after that good stop on first down.
Chemical. All
Under
right.
pressure, Lamar gets hit.
And incomplete.
And they're gonna, he's thrown
No
out of the
intentional
ground,
ground.
but
Let's see. I'm going to be lurking while I get yelled at by the 6 Baltimore fans that are currently at my house with hair dye ready for me
Hey,
if
is
I
that
lose
Ramsey?
in our
Ramsey's
fantasy
hurt.
league tonight. Hey, good luck, Chemical. You just lurk with us. Have a good time with us. We'll be chilling.
how do you lose in fantasy tonight?
Because some leagues are dumb and have the championship. in week 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't still have it going on now. And also, if you were
Right.
the loser, you probably already lost.
No, I'm not doing a
But-
whole weekend movie marathon.
Ooh, dear.
Not a whole weekend.
We'd have to figure out a way to keep him obviously honest on that too, which would be difficult.
Yeah,
I'd have to.
If he watched 2 movies, that would be more than he's watched in his life. My son watched 2 Marvel movies today. My son is obsessed with it.
Oh!
Whoa, Polo!
Let's go! We'll find something dumb for Rec to do for you.
We didn't even set a goal, and she's just like, "Okay, have my son."
Thank you, Polo.
Polo, we're gonna well, you know what? Since Polo asked for the sub goal and what we're going to, we're gonna prorate those gifteds to whatever goal we end up moving towards. So,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
thank you, Polo.
Okay.
Whatever,
Receiver in motion.
whatever we end up finding out,
Batted
Polo.
up the line. Eight!
Intercepted by
Tipped by was that a lineman that tipped it into the hands of
intercepted, and then that is Pittsburgh football, and Diacola with the 500 biddies. Thank
Highsmith backs it
you.
down, and TJ's like, "Thank you very much." First game for Watt since he got stabbed in the lung.
It's been a minute.
Chris, just like the whole season, this game is going exactly how you'd like it to.
It's just
McDuggets, is it fair to say Lamar Jackson is James Harden?
no. We've made that comparison. We've made
Yeah,
that comparison
that's
on
fair.
this show.
That's fair.
Yeah, he's
Bears
always
get to
been
ban the
that.
Packers one more time.
By the way, Gliss.
It might have been Hayward.
Although this year he's not even like regular season James Harden. He must be hurt. Like,
He's got
listen,
to
I know I give Lamar a ton of shit in the postseason, but he's been a phenomenal regular season player through his career. This year, since coming back from his injury, not
You're
been
back
good.
in motion.
I have to imagine
Rodgers
he's
dumps
hurt.
it off to Warren, who's got a lane, makes a move, cuts up, and gets about 9. Jalen Warren is a beast.
Congrat-
What did you say about him, Scotty?
Congratulations, Gliss, Magic, Polo,
mean,
or
He'd be the
FLN,
best running back on the Chiefs, but that's not saying much. He's mid.
Yeah.
Black
did.
Market, and Lamath. There you go.
100 for Chemical.
Thank you, Chemical. Let's
Thank
go.
Chem Lab coming.
That train is rolling.
See how I did Chem Lab? Because we're Action lab and they're Kim. And I did. See what I did there?
Chemical.
It makes it's like perfect. There you go. I think the Bears
Feeling
should just
emotion.
play the Packers 3x every 6 weeks.
Sweet.
3 times every
Correct.
6 weeks.
While we
Got-
want to
got the
follow
first
this
down.
game, I promise you, no one wants to hear who's going in motion.
Well, that's just what I do. I just commentate everything I
enough.
see. That's
Fair enough.
nothing normal. That's nothing new. Yeah.
Pants party. I can't believe my Panthers backed their way into the playoffs.
Yeah.
There you
So,
go.
I saw a tweet or whatever you call it now,
X. I saw it.
where it was like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and at that point, this scenario that happened in the
NFC South.
was
And,
at less than 1%.
Was it like
Less than 1%. They were like, there's a scenario where if the Panthers lose out and the Bucks lose out prior to their last game of the season, and the Falcons win out, that then the Panthers will make the playoffs over the Bucks, but it's less than 1%. They tweeted it at the time.
But-
and it was
now
like
that's exactly what happened.
it was like, how is this even possible? Like, it's insane to me.
I mean,
Captain Urban.
Captain!
oh my goodness. All sorts of
Let's
subs.
go.
Thank you,
5
Captain.
more, Captain. It's the new year, and we're going crazy in the chat right
Cap,
now.
Just for that, I might get a head start on your jersey. What jersey do you want? Does he get a jersey? Which one gets a jersey?
The
He
super
won-
contest.
Oh,
if you
a
wanna give
super
out
contest.
jer-
Sorry,
If
Captain.
you
We'll
want to
give you
give out
some.
jerseys for fantasy, you can.
Yeah, but then I'd just be giving in most years I'd be giving myself out one, but I didn't pay attention this year.
No.
Ruth, Pool, Uncle, Pants, and Sarah. Congratulations. There you go.
And I think in both our fantasy leagues, I had Lamar Jackson at quarterback. Not a good year to take Lamar.
Let's
No wonder
go.
That
Oh.
just happened to my screen.
I will happily take Lamar every year in fantasy if it promises him to have a bad season.
You just work on that bad juju every single season. You know what I'm saying?
I would say
What
I'd take
the
Bo
fuck
Nix
is happening?
next year, but he's not good anyway. So
We're gonna get into a lot of the other playoff.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about a lot of the games today because a lot of them are meaningless. We can talk about a few, and then we can talk about a quick, talk about the playoffs and I mean, listen, I've said for the longest time that there's nobody good this year, but that could make the playoffs interesting because anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Outside of the NFC South winner and the AFC North winner, literally anyone else could win it. I wouldn't be shocked.
You could literally come up with any scenario. You could come up with Jacksonville going to the Super Bowl, and I'd be like,
no offense, Rec, on your team.
They're
not winning.
I already know.
And the Panthers aren't winning it. Those are the two teams I would eliminate. Everyone else has, some have better chances than others, obviously, but everyone else.
Rodgers back, looking.
Rodgers
fight for the end zone.
No good. 4th and 2.
Go ahead and kick the field goal. We're 0 for 2 on 4th.
It's 10-10 late in the third. You take the field
goal. No, points are a premium at the moment. You'll take that.
Yeah.
Boz hit from 57. He can make from chip shot.
Boz hasn't had a great year this year, has he?
Mainly the last few weeks.
For his standard. For his standard.
Yeah, for his standards, definitely.
Do you see Jake Moody on his third team today missed us hit the post? He can't catch a break this year, huh?
When we buy Jake Moody jersey, things go wrong for Jake Moody.
Jake Moody catching strays on a Sunday.
Kickers are weird. They can be awful one year, great the next. It's all a mental game for kickers. Jake Moody was really good for the 49ers up until this year. And then he was awful this year. And then kickers are so fragile, but also your whole career comes down to
one job.
30 moments in 40 moments in a season. 30 moments, 40, 30 in a whole season. That's all that matters for your entire career.
Also, I'll be right back because my laptop is doing dumb things.
Is 30 kicks.
Potato in the chat.
That is a lot of pressure. My son was like, man, kickers have the most pressure of anybody in the league and I was like, that's actually pretty smart because your career is riding on you doing your job, but you only have 30 moments to do that. And if you start missing, then you get in your head. Yeah. It's definitely, people always say if I want to get paid, any job, I want to be a kicker. I'm like, backup quarterback is probably, but even then you still gotta, maybe it's a placeholder. So backup quarterback, not anybody could do. I'm not saying not anyone could be backup or a kicker either, but kicker, you could you have to know how to kick a ball, which a lot of people don't know how to kick a ball, but there's a lot of people that probably could work hard and be a successful kicker in some regard. Maybe not NFL level of 60 plus yards, but from 40 to 45 in. Yeah. If you know how to kick a ball.
Yeah.
I will go to my grave. Now, I don't know if I can do it anymore, but I could definitely make in high school. I made 45-yard field goals.
Yeah, I feel like we all had that in high school where you would the football.
No, we didn't all have it.
I had it.
You didn't have 45 in you.
You
might have.
I was on the soccer team, and they would our football team at Eagle Crest would always come to us and be like, "Hey, can we have a few of you guys come out here and just try?" I'm like, "Yeah." So we had tryout type sessions or whatever. I could kick a field goal.
I've told the story of I was gonna be the kicker for our high school team, right?
I don't think I ever heard that story.
Yeah, I went out. I was gonna be the kicker for the high school team. It was prior to the season, and all I would fucking do is kick kickoffs mostly on the sideline. Really boring. And then the only thing I would do with the team, and sometimes we'd do special team stuff, but it was not a lot. And the only other thing I would do with the team is the freaking conditioning. I'm like, this is stupid. Why am I doing the conditioning? I'm a kicker.
I'm a kicker. I don't need no conditioning.
Why do I have to do these sprints with the team? I don't need this. And I was like, nah, I'm good. Never mind. I'd rather just hang out and watch the games and hang out with girls on Friday night than have to endure the conditioning aspect. I would love to know in the NFL how many kickers have to do the conditioning. 0.
SDG's like, I'd prefer to be a college coach. I mean, that is actually the best paid, best job you could get, because you get paid, get fired, and then you're good. I bet Chris would tear his ACL attempting a field goal. I might actually. I wouldn't be an ACL. I'd probably pull a hamstring though. Trying to get the full.
No one ever kicking a ball has torn their ACL. They have torn their ACL celebrating a made kick.
Yep.
True. Or they question. He was down there. All right. So Baltimore back with the ball down 3. Hand it off to Derrick Henry. Pick up 2.5 maybe there on first down.
By the way, speaking of kickers, did you see Cam Little is now like the best kicker in the league? Hit a 67-yarder for Jacksonville today, and then also that was just one behind his record 68-yarder. Is Cam Little the best kicker over Brandon Aubrey now?
Duval. But also huge shout out. My favorite kicker in the league right now is, I don't even know who the Raiders kicker is, but making that 60-yarder to get us solidified at the number 9 pick today was clutch. I don't even know who the Raiders kicker is, but props to you, buddy.
And then
props.
And then did you see it was a kicker weekend. Did you see the controversy in the Green Bay game with the last play of the game, Scotty?
I did not.
It was a 16-0 game. The spread was 13.5. At the very end of the game, as the clock is winding down, it's ticking down. The Packers get the ball at the 2-yard line or something. It was the 2 or the 4-yard line. Clock ticks all the way down to 2, 1. Timeout. Green Bay calls a timeout. And you're like, all right, maybe they're going for a shot at the end zone. Nope. They kick a field goal and ends up winning. They end up losing 16-3 with the point spread being 13.5. For all those point spread conspiracy theorists and people who think that it's all rigged.
Also, don't. Oh, it's false start. Also, don't bet on a game like that.
True.
Betting on week 18 is like, I would not bet on week 18 because you literally have no clue how these teams are going to show up. No clue.
Canada's Green Bay didn't want the goose egg. Well, I mean, if it's the end of the season and it's nothing matters, go for the shot at the end zone with a touchdown. If you're going to want to score points,
I have no issue with them kicking a field goal there. I don't.
I mean, it's just.
Chris, if they scored a touchdown, would they have won the game?
If they score a field goal, it's either way. It doesn't really matter.
Exactly.
So they could have let the clock run out.
I would do the same thing as a coach. I'd be like, let's not finish at 0. Let's kick a field goal. I would do the same. If you're not going to win the game, you're playing backups and whatever. Yeah.
So for all you people who bet week 18, I hope you made it out okay. I didn't bet, I don't think, anything on week 18. I think I might have had one over total or under total. Maybe. I stayed away from week 18 like the plague.
It's in the NFL, and I've already talked about this, but the playoffs are going to be outside of the 2 teams that I already talked about, the division winners that aren't any good. I think every other game on a neutral field would be 3 points or less, no matter who's playing who. Maybe not, or certainly in the AFC. The AFC, I mean, New England's only 3.5 point favorites over the Chargers next week in New England. That's the 2 versus 7 at home, and they're 3.5 point favorites.
Yeah. By the way, here are the betting lines. Let me get this fixed up a little bit for you. I'll pull this up right now. We can talk about this a little bit while we're watching this game. But here's the lines that we have so far. Carolina and LA, 10.5 point spread.
Yeah, that's going to be the Rams will take care of that game.
Green Bay at Chicago, 1.5 point spread. Let me get the totals in here too. I might as well get the totals. There we go. 1.5 point spread for the Green Bay Packers Chicago game. Jacksonville and Buffalo. I think that's going to be a fantastic game, by the way. You could argue that Jacksonville is the best team in the AFC currently going into the playoffs with the momentum they've had.
Won like 8 or 9 straight or something like that.
Yeah, and they've been doing it against good teams too. They've been winning games this year. Very, very good teams that they've been playing, and they've been putting up points weekly. I mean, offense isn't an issue for them. Jags defense is sneaky underrated.
Cap, we know how you feel about the Jags. You think they're the best team in the NFL. Obviously, we gotta. I mean, the Jags. They do. Trevor has one playoff win. They beat. What was that? 3 years ago when they had the historic comeback in the second half against the Chargers, being down a ton at halftime. But I got to see it from the Chargers in the playoffs. Although, who's proven anything in the AFC playoffs? Buffalo's proven the most, obviously. But they haven't. I mean, we're going to have likely a Super Bowl champion that we haven't had in quite a while.
I mean, think about this. The Jags have won 8 in a row. Was it 9 today? As of today, is it 9 now? They've beaten the Texans, the Niners.
I was going to say it was 6 or 7. 6? It's 8 or 9.
They've beaten the Texans, the Niners, the Chargers, the Broncos, and the only losses since week 2 are to the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Texans. So they lost to, some solid teams there, and they've beaten some decent teams in that stretch. I'm not going to lie. I think right now, let me take a look at I could take a look at the odds for the Super Bowl, but if you want a little value run, 14 what is this? Plus 1,400 for the Jags right now. Just,
I just don't see it. Where are they truly elite? They're solid on both sides of the ball. I don't think they're elite on either side of the ball, personally.
I know
they've won 8 straight, and I don't trust them.
Yeah.
Who the hell do I trust in the AFC? Probably nobody. Probably no one. I think the NFC. I'd be very surprised if it's not the Rams or Seahawks in the Super Bowl. I think they're clearly the 2 best teams in the NFC. Sorry, Rec. I know he's gone, but your 49ers are deceased as the best team in football after they barely beat the Bears at home last week, and he's like, they're the best team.
Hold on.
I'm like, Daddy, chill.
Yeah.
Daddy, chill.
Let me get. I didn't realize Rec was back on thing until just now.
Is he back? Oh, sometimes I have to go back to.
Evo!
The Raiders beat your team. No, but
To be clear, I wanted the Chiefs to lose today.
He's
actually they would have been the 11th pick with a loss and the 9th pick. Or I'm sorry, 9th pick with a loss, 11th pick with win. And I was like, normally that's not a huge difference. But in the first round, that can be a difference. This year in the first round, I think that's a massive difference. I like the guys I've already evaluated. Like, there's a very clear where like 9 versus 11 to me feels large somehow.
9-11, what?
9 versus 11. I didn't say 9-11. You said that.
9-11. Oh, no. Is that? No.
We're not doing that.
Oh, okay. No.
Also, end of the third quarter. Steelers have a 13-10 lead. So Kyle Hamilton is officially out with the concussion.
I feel like he's exposed a bit as it's a college spread offense. Who are we talking about? Oh, Mendoza? Oh.
What is your initial impression about Mendoza to the Raiders?
That'll probably be the pick. And shout out to the Giants. This day went perfect for me as a Chiefs fan. The Giants beating the Cowboys ensure the Cowboys get a better pick, and ensure the Raiders were going to get the number 1 pick with a win or loss. Not that they played well today, but the Raiders didn't have. They could win and still have the number 1 pick, which was helpful. I don't know if they would have. They had a 4th and 2 at the end of that game from like the 40 and kicked a field goal to win it, where like if they were jeopardizing their number one overall pick, they probably would have gone for it and missed, like not got it. Like, so shout out to the Giants. Shout out to the Raiders. Good day for me with my teams losing.
Some people think Vikings DC Brian Flores could be tagged for a head coach job. Falcons did fire Raheem Morris.
Falcons fired their.
Raheem
Didn't they
Morris.
fire their
And
GM
Fontenot.
too?
Yeah, that was a fire
They
Trey
fired
Fontenot.
They fired the GM.
So, have you
I
seen
don't-
the Falcons' record after they're mathematically eliminated this decade?
They're great.
And they're 13-4
They're
when
great.
they have no chance of making the playoffs.
They should have fired their. I mean, their GM literally spent a shit ton of money on a quarterback and then drafted a quarterback in the top 10 that same year.
And then this past
That-
draft, traded away a first-round pick and a second-round pick so you could draft Jared Verse with the 25th pick.
Yeah. Which, I mean, he probably took Bijan, but Bijan was a layup. Man, I would want Bijan.
Chairman, what has some trivia? What current? And I heard the answer, so if you want me to say the answer, I know the answer to this because I saw this.
Oh, I saw that. That was
I
freaking
have
awesome.
not seen it.
What current NFL head coach has more career rushing yards than Bo Jackson? Yeah, I saw
Head
this one, so I know.
Yeah, current head coach.
I
Yes.
can't even think of a running back that's a head coach in the league.
That's
Well, then you're
Trick
thinking
question.
wrong.
yeah, it's
not a running back?
not technic. No,
That has more rushing yards than
Then
Bo
Bo
Jackson.
Jackson.
correct.
Yes.
There's one head coach. I saw
they
this.
interviewed.
I saw this interview, and
Yeah,
it was by NFL
Yeah,
Network
they-
on Twitter or whatever. And I saw this one. It was actually
yeah,
pretty
they
interesting.
They interviewed John Harbaugh. They interviewed Andy Reid, Sean McVay, Mike McDaniel,
The Jacksonville coach, what's his name?
Liam Cohen.
Liam Cohen.
It's not Liam.
Yeah.
Oh, they interviewed.
I'll just say this:
It's like,
John.
oh,
Nope, NFL rushing yard, Sergeant.
NFL rushing yards. Yep.
I can't even think of an NFL coach that has rushing yards right now.
I
It
mean,
did go through a little quick hitter on the outside. Scotty Miller, he makes a move and then he trips after a gain of 5 up to the 20.
do you want kind of a not a hint that's going to give anything away really, but I can narrow it down for you a little bit.
Give me a conference. Give me
It's he coaches currently in the AFC.
currently, so you might get fired.
Well, I mean, he's an AFC head coach right now.
Okay. It's not the Bills. It's not the Jets.
It's not Dan Campbell. McDuggets.
Like I said,
And,
Yeah, someone guessed Dan Campbell. Dump off the Gainwell. Flag is down in the secondary. We'll see what that is. He gets the first down.
It's not Andy Reid.
It's not. I'm pretty sure he was a lineman.
I mean, there's
Pass
Vrabel
interference
caught
on
a few
Fryermuth.
balls, but he was a defense player. What the hell? Tomlin knows that.
If it makes you feel any better, NFL head coaches that were asked this question had trouble.
Well, I'm having trouble. I'm flustered right now, so I can't even think of NFL head coaches somehow.
Okay, here. I'll just tell you like this. When they were doing the thing, they were putting a lot of focus on John Harbaugh, coach of the Ravens.
It's not Stefanski. It's not Harbaugh. It's not Tomlin. It's not Taylor. It can't be AFC North. Is it AFC North? It can't
It's not AFC North.
It's not AFC North.
Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. It's Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh.
Yes.
Oh.
I love that.
Jim Harbaugh. Has-
Your hint, I was like, oh, is it another AFC North coach? No, it's
No.
his brother.
It was funny. Even John didn't know that.
John was like, I can't think of anybody. And then he finally was like, oh, shit, it's my brother.
Yeah.
And then they showed highlights of Jim Harbaugh running the ball as a Colts quarterback.
Bad pass.
Please?
Good catch there by MVS.
Just would have dropped it as a Chief, but now catching balls.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that either. I mean, Jim, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I mean, he played a while as a quarterback, and he was not a great quarterback.
Yeah, but it was also just because you remember that Bo Jackson had such a short career.
True.
Very short career before his devastating.
Yeah, but I think he had
hip
like
injury.
what was it, like 5 more rushing yards?
Yeah, it wasn't by much. It was by like 3 or 4 yards or something. Something weird like that.
Yeah.
I
Play
mean,
fake.
Bo Jackson
Rogers
would
has
have
all
been-
day to throw.
and
Goes deep.
No.
Incomplete.
could
Almost
have
picked
been
off.
picked.
That
Should have
was-
been maybe picked. Probably
Is he
should have
hurt
been
or
picked.
pissed off at
He's
himself.
pissed. That's
It's
pissed.
Malachi Starks, the rookie safety.
2nd and 10 coming up for the Steelers on this drive. Also, we're in the fourth quarter with little over 12 minutes in the fourth quarter.
That was a dangerous throw from
Yeah, it was.
Aaron Rodgers right there.
Also,
Yeah,
some
MBS is also old. He can't run that. Can't run like he did in Green Bay.
here we go. 2nd and 10 here.
He could open in KC. He just dropped the ball.
Rodgers hands off and
Warren.
It's about
pushing.
3 or 4 yards
four.
there.
Maybe
4 yards there.
4.5.
Um,
Yeah.
Some other games that we have to look forward to here. By the way, we have San Francisco 49ers, 3.5-point underdogs on the road in Philadelphia.
Cannot believe the best team in the NFL is an underdog.
I
Weekend of the playoffs.
mean,
3.5-point underdogs.
honestly, that feels like a trap line. That feels like. I wish that was like 1.5
Philly-
to 2.5.
Philly will cover that spread.
And it feels like such a trap because San Fran. I don't think
San
even with
Fran's
the
just too
injuries.
beat up. They're too beat up, especially defense.
Rodgers escape. Oh, no, he does not escape. Hell, thank you, Hell, for the raid.
Rodgers is-
Shout out to Hell.
He was
Oh, wait, hold
he
on.
laid there for about an hour
Let me get the bot.
before getting out. I'm like, is he hurt?
Yeah.
Sorry,
No.
Hell, I'll get the bot going and we can give you a little shout out. Go give Hell a follow if you haven't already. Thank you. Hopefully you had a great stream.
I don't
Welcome
think
in.
Actually, I think Philly will. I'm not high on Philly, but they'll dominate San Fran. That might be my
I don't-
best bet of the opening weekend.
3.5. I mean, why do I feel like the under feels good? I just don't like Philadelphia.
Yeah, 46.5. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like the under 46.5 is like my that was
Ooh.
my initial.
Did he once
No.
did he run into his own guys?
I
like
think it
they're
was his
catching
own
the
guy.
Bears?
He might have get pushed into him,
Did he touched?
but nobody
Okay.
touched the ball. It's Baltimore ball, but there may not be a penalty outside of he got pushed, but maybe not.
There we go. We got the bot fixed. There you go. Is a shout out for Health. Thank you for the raid again. Seattle opened up the playbook
Yeah.
on how to work San Fran, so I can see Philadelphia doing the same. I mean, yeah, it feels like some teams are kind of starting to get a little bit of a feel of how teams are playing, right? Like how their game plan and what their strengths are, what they could target, right?
Yeah, it looks like he did get pushed into his own man by Deshaun Jameson there.
But it didn't look like a call, so
Yeah,
So
no call.
So Scotty, you like 49ers plus 3.5? Or no,
No, he
Eagles,
likes Eagles.
minus 3.5. Easy.
which I hate that because I hate the Eagles. I'd rather the Niners win, honestly.
And then New England 3.5. Speaking of 3.5, New England at home 3.5-point favorites.
Doesn't that feel slight?
That feels a little disrespectful for New England.
I mean, it depends on how good Herbert is.
I don't know if it does.
That feels a little.
I don't think 1 week off is gonna heal Herbert's broken hand that he had surgery on 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever it was.
It's like a month
feels
ago now, but yeah.
feels disrespectful a little bit.
I
does.
like New England to cover that.
I mean the
Right now, I like 2 3.5-point favorites, which is probably the worst thing you can ever do.
you like.
Yeah.
I mean Buffalo 1.5-point spread with Jacksonville.
That one's tricky, but
Now,
I
honestly,
have to. I'll wait for it to maybe. Right now, it's at minus 115, so it'll maybe move to 2.5. Actually, I should take it now if I like Buffalo.
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing Josh Allen's never lost in the first round of the playoffs. I know Jacksonville's playing really well right now, and Buffalo's really flawed, and this is probably the worst Buffalo team we've seen in a while. But ironically, they don't have their nemesis in here, so they might make the Super Bowl. Like,
I mean,
Like,
my
if the
nemesis,
Bills
the
don't
team
make
that eliminates them every year.
I was gonna say, if the Bills don't make the Super Bowl, they never will.
this is the year they need to. Let's just put it
Yeah.
that way.
So
don't
I
now,
would
they don't
lean.
ever.
I would lean Buffalo there. My only scary thing is I feel like most people, like casuals,
And we got
are going to
Renegade
be on
playing in the
Buffalo.
stadium.
Casuals are going to be on Buffalo in that game for sure. And like a team that's won 8 or 9 straight in Jacksonville as a home underdog, it's hard to bet against. But Josh Allen's not going to let them lose.
I heard Josh Allen is 0-4 on the road in the playoffs, says Canada.
That can't be true.
Is it?
I mean, he did lose to Buffalo. He did lose to Cincinnati in the. Yeah.
He's
Lamar
0-4.
wide open to Zay Flowers. I don't know what that soft defense was, but okay. It's like, oh, we're playing Renegade. Let's just drop off into an easy soft zone.
Let's see. Chris, how you feeling about the
Josh Allen is 0-4 on the road
And
to
that-
playoffs, but 3 of those games
With the Chiefs.
were the Chiefs, and the other game was back in 2020 when they lost
Against the
to-
Bengals.
No, it was Buffalo. The Bengals game was at home.
Oh.
It was a wild card game when Josh Allen was not Josh Allen yet. Like he was
Oh.
mostly a running guy. It was
I gotcha.
2020, not very good. Yeah. So
Also,
he's 0-4, but 3 of those. So he has lost in the AFC wildcard round because that loss.
he
in
lost
2020
against Deshaun Watson. All right. So Andrew
which-
Voorhees.
but
walking
that
off the
game,
field
that
here.
game could have gone either way. That was a close game.
It was like the Texans
well.
choked it away at the end, and then they won it overtime anyways.
Something like that. Or Buffalo. I don't remember. It was somebody choked it, and then
And I think Houston did, but then won anyways. So 1st and 10 here now.
can have small market team bulletin material if you're playing a smaller market team, right? Yeah. How are you feeling about the Broncos, Chris? Big 1 seed. I feel the same about them as I did probably going into the playoffs, where it's like I could see anything happening in the AFC. I could see the Broncos going to the Super Bowl. I could see it's what we've been talking about. Like
I mean,
it's
it's a huge
And,
advantage
it's
to
a-
have a bye.
it's
'Cause They
massive.
could
Two-yard
easily
game.
lose in the first round, but depending on their matchup in the second round, at home, and then you just have to beat whoever they play in the AFC Championship game is probably better than them. But you're at home, and it's 1 game. You can win that game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I don't want you to. That's my nightmare. I don't.
that's
I don't.
Scotty's nightmare
I
would be the
want- I
Broncos
want the
going to the
Broncos
Super Bowl.
I want the Broncos to lose by 30 in their first play.
No, watch it. We're gonna get Broncos Eagles Super Bowl, and you're gonna like it.
I won't. I won't even come to your party.
Yeah.
2nd and 8. Lamar.
I won't even come early.
You
I'll be
want-
you
"No,
want-
Super Bowl."
you just-
Friends have a tackle.
Broncos,
about
Eagles.
You're gonna
3-4
be-
yards.
F this.
You're gonna be sick that day. Yeah, I can't
Super
make it.
sick.
Just feeling.
Super sick.
I got food
And my
poisoning.
kids are also gonna be sick. They won't come.
Yeah, it's gonna
They're
be.
down here.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be a weird Super Bowl. I think this year. I think. All right, Baltimore here, 3rd and 4. 9 minutes.
4 down territory, right at midfield here. We'll see if they don't pick this up. Shotgun for Lamar. He's got to, if he wants to catch the ball, he's got to take his hands out of his pocket. There he
He's
goes.
there. You go.
And immediate pressure that he escapes and then goes
and missed
deep. He's
tack-
got a guy for Zay Flowers.
You're
for a
And he's got a touchdown. Wow. What a
How
meltdown.
did they not bring him back?
What?
I mean,
why? Why
you
did
have to
Patrick
sack him.
How do
there.
you not tackle there?
Queen-
SDG.
Why is Patrick Queen covering Zay Flowers?
It was Tomlin's fault. It was
but that didn't
Tomlin.
even matter. Highsmith had him dead to rights, And Lamar didn't even like make him. I mean, you had two guys there dead to rights, both missed the tackle.
Like, you can't miss that
And then,
tackle.
yeah.
Oh my God.
That went from like that went from a 6 or 7 yard loss to a touchdown.
6-7.
6-7, yeah.
Sorry, you're not as familiar, but my kids do it all the time.
No,
No, I'm familiar with it.
Well, everyone's familiar with it, but I hear it a lot.
man,
I
that
also see it a lot because I work on the internet.
that play, that throw.
got a red, white, and boner.
I mean, that's a dream throw. Once he breaks that, I mean, you see Zay Flowers against a linebacker down the middle of the field. It's a free touchdown.
Sarah, what's up, Sarah? Shout out to Sarah. We haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully everything's going well. Do I take Steelers money line here? I mean, do you want to sweat? I mean, it depends if you want to sweat a little bit. If you want to feel what it's like to be alive.
I mean, they have to.
They're looking. No worries, Sarah.
Like,
They have to score. I mean, they don't have to score a touchdown. They kick 3 if they move down quickly.
but see,
Also-
don't bet it.
Also-
Don't bet it if it's only going to be $5. If you're going to sweat it, put like $50 on it minimum, so you can feel it. Just
Yes, when in
feel
doubt,
it.
take advice from a gambling addict like Chris.
if you're gonna throw something out there, yeah, sweat it
Also,
for real.
welcome in Joe Quills, the
Joe,
winner of the Super Contest.
Joe,
He's gonna get a jersey soon.
what's up,
So
Joe?
DM Scotty with your jersey size, the guy you want, and then other information that we can't say on here.
Congratulations, Joe. Or just put everything in the chat. Your
No,
social
put your
security.
address on here.
You know,
I
Your
do
social
need your
security.
social. I definitely need socials for delivering a jersey.
Yeah.
Obviously. Also, bank account number,
Bounty number.
credit card numbers.
IRA.
things, but nothing aggressive. Just small things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get y'all taken care of there, and
And
we'll
also on top of that, you also owe him the loser's jersey from last year, so you might get 2 jerseys at the
What
same
a-
time.
What a Cinderella story. Joe Quills
Joe-
from worst to best.
0 to hero, just like that. That's
Chris, you could do it next year.
I know.
SDG, I'd also like the D to your home. Yeah, so yeah, Scott,
Where
you're
did
running
I
out of time
finish in
to
office
figure out.
school? I didn't even look.
Currently, by the
Also,
way,
Scotty,
if we're looking at the
let's
game
figure out
lines,
the-
Oh, I didn't have a good week. Nope.
Yeah, we're both 0-3, Scotty. We're both relying on the Steelers to get the 4th, to get 1 win.
Hate betting on week 18.
week
I
18,
do too.
it's always a trap, right?
It's a trap.
Current spread on the game as we sit now, 3.5 points in favor of the Baltimore Ravens after that touchdown. So now 17-13 with 8:42 left in the fourth quarter. The Steelers.
Out of bounds. Let it go. What a mistake from Baltimore there. Kicking it out of bounds.
I don't like that you're ahead of me here.
Sorry.
You're only
Sorry.
ahead of me by like maybe a half a second. So I'm not too
Or
worried.
like 1 or
I'll
2
try
seconds.
and
Also,
slow down,
SJ, after that touchdown, I will say I am a 3.5, 4 on this confidence scale.
You said if they scored a touchdown on that one drive, they would win, and they did.
Yeah. Well, confidence change as time goes on.
Are we really freaking out about Rodgers' left hand being not very comfortable? He's moving his fingers fine. He's fine.
I mean, that is the wrist that he broke.
I mean, did he though? Or
Credit
did
card.
he just report?
Thank you very much for your credit card information, Joe.
Did he just say in a press conference? What did he say during COVID?
He's immunized.
All right.
Little quick out to
Decent-
Marquez Valdez
Decent
Scantling.
gain on first down.
Pittsburgh 2 timeouts,
So-
Baltimore 3 timeouts left.
Kyle Hamilton, if he's out for the playoffs, that's probably the most important. Not probably. That's the most important defensive player. On the
Yeah,
Ravens
he's
roster right now.
yeah, he's got concussion. I'd say it's more likely than not he misses next week, which they'll probably just lose that game. So I can't wait to see what the Texans spread is after this game. Little cosplay here. Breaking tackles. Warren gets a big first
He
down.
just-
Still going. No one's bringing him down.
Missed
The 36-yard
tackle.
line.
That would have been the longest run of the Chiefs season. Minus Mahomes. Mahomes has had longer, but longest running back run of the season.
Got moving. Big boy run from a 5'6" man. And there might be another injured Raven here.
I think it's
Is that
good
Wiggins
to be,
again?
I think it's good to be small as a running back, frankly.
Nate Wiggins.
Unless you're Derrick Henry, and then it's fine.
Unless you're Derrick Henry. What the hell are you doing there, Chris?
I have like 15 windows open on my screen. It's just popping
I
up
think you
everything.
forgot.
Sarah,
I think you forgot that
Steelers
it was on the screen.
Locked. Steelers money line locked.
Steelers money line. What? So you got around plus 158 on there, ish, give or take.
Interesting.
So, other news and notes today. So Philip Rivers, by the way, Colts, his run is done. By the way,
Well, he said he's officially done. He got his insurance.
he got his insurance cashed in. You need that insurance. An extra 5 year. He was like, dude, that's a no brainer. You kidding me? I'll take that all day. Work in the system. Well done, Philip. Texans end up beating the Colts and Texans. Yeah. Slotted into Texans play the winner of this one, I believe. So we'll see.
No belief. It's fact.
Facts.
They play the winner of this game.
So get your facts straight.
All right. And then other news and notes. We had a sack
$50
record. We had a sack record put out there in the world today. Did you see the commentary by Michael Strahan afterwards? Did you see his reaction?
No, but I heard he was fine. Was he not fine?
He was fine, but he also was like kind of throwing shade at the 18 games. He's like, well, I did mine in less games.
Nay.
And so
Nay.
Michael
he's
Strahan is salty as fuck.
So-
Yeah.
Listen, I no disrespect to Strahan, one of the best to ever do it, but on percentage of dropbacks and how many times a sack, Myles Garrett had a higher percentage. Like, even with an 18-game season, he had less opportunities to sack the quarterback than Strahan did back when he had the record. So I don't want to hear that.
yeah, he was like,
I would say.
I mean,
one of,
Myles Garrett, can you imagine if he was on a winning team and could just like
Let
tee
loose?
off because
Well,
they're ahead?
that was the argument that was
could've.
that was the argument that was made by at least like that was my thought was like he's playing on a shit Browns team that like is playing from behind a lot of the time.
Yeah.
That is like I'm like, how do you?
He's a freak, and I
Just
said
remember,
it long
he-
ago
he-
when Rec was trying to say TJ Watt's a better player. I was like, that's insane, and I'm right again. It's exhausting being right against
No,
Rec all
no,
the
TJ
time.
Watt was better than this year. Yeah, Garrett's better, but
No,
then
Garrett's-
TJ was better.
Garrett is just the better player. It's just a fact.
Thank you,
Now he is.
SDG
No,
for the
no.
100
No.
bits.
Then, now, before, always, ever after,
No.
every moment. There is if the Steelers were offered straight up Myles Garrett for TJ Watt, the same contract, they would take it in a second. And
I
they
mean,
would
yeah,
have
right
taken
now,
it.
yeah.
No, they would have taken it the year he won Defensive Player of the Year.
Nope, no way in hell. You
Well,
are
that's just
just
bad
insane.
bad management.
You are insane. I think
Really? Really? Because
Yeah.
who's the better player?
right now it's Garrett, but that year is TJ.
No.
I don't know if you know this guy, but the rankings can change over time. I don't know if you're aware of this at all.
No one thinks TJ Watt's a more talented and better player than Myles Garrett over the course of their career. Nobody.
Yeah, a few years ago, yeah, TJ was. Play action here. Rogers dumps it off to about the 31 yard.
Let's see. Yeah, thank you, SDG, for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. Also, Strahan should be grateful that Favre gifted him that last one.
I mean, the NFL also gifted Garrett that one sack against Josh Allen where he didn't even touch him.
I still believe
He was
Favre
just in the general
folded.
area, so like, yeah, we'll give Garrett a sack to pad his stats.
Favre folded to Strahan. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Either way, I think
Listen, right?
Strahan wants to hold on to his, and I get it. And he was great. He was like, that doesn't change that. Miles Garrett's one of the best
Are they going to stay offsides?
to ever do it.
Oh, it's false
Let's see what they call here.
That's false start.
False start. Yeah, that's what I thought.
But he did actively mention the season length.
Come on, Gainwell.
So
Listen, people eliminating Mark Gastineau from the record books, that's a favor to the league.
Kenny, come on.
So instead of 3rd and 3, we got 3rd and 8. If you don't get any yards here, you probably kick 3 with 6 minutes to go, make it a one point game, so you can kick a field goal to win. I would think.
all right, here we go. 3rd and 8.
I won't ruin
No.
it for you, Rex.
Wide open for Pat.
And
Bryant. Not to the
Pat
six.
Smooth. There we go. And that is a
There
big
we
play
go.
inside the 5-yard line.
Here
Or
we go,
at round-
Sarah.
Here we go.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle. We use the middle of the field and we use Frymuth. I can't believe it.
And we're rolling through. Here we go. Chance to take the lead here with a touchdown with about 5:40 and ticking.
Why do I feel like this goes to overtime at 2020?
It might.
Because fuck you in particular. I don't know.
I'm not saying
We've had
listen,
some-
it could get worse for you. You're
We've-
down right now.
We've had some pretty decent games on Sunday Night Football as of late. This season.
Timeout. That was poorly. Look, they tried to go no huddle, then they huddled after 15 seconds, ran off the
If you're
clock.
looking at
That was-
live odds right now on Chris's screen here, it's even. It's minus 113 both ways.
Yeah, it's
It's a toss up.
you.
So, but you thought I was being offensive by saying it's going to go to overtime. Maybe I don't know.
No,
what
I
that
didn't
is.
say that. I'm just saying because I know you don't want to watch these two teams.
Oh well, it is football. I didn't watch a lot of football today, to be honest. It feels weird, when your team's out of it for the first time in like forever.
and
Not as interesting.
yeah, and then you move on to see you're in the spot where you're on to Avs and Nuggets sooner,
No,
which even the
No.
Avs lost today. Did the Avs lose today? They were down 3-2. Did the Avs end up losing?
Check real quick.
They played
that'd
the
be their third.
They
Let's go,
did
hockey
lose.
score.
They lost in regulation for the 3rd time this season.
Third time in
Wow.
41 games.
Wow.
Against Florida.
Against the Florida.
Dare,
Which
how
I
dare
mean, again,
Avs?
you want to keep losing so you don't get that once. You don't want to get that President's Trophy.
They already have the President's Trophy wrapped up.
Handoff goes for maybe 2 yards, maybe.
Sadly, Rogers is the most experienced QB.
But
Rodgers
yeah,
has
he's the
not
oldest.
had a.
Of course he is.
He's not, but he hasn't. I mean, he's underachieved in the playoffs based off of his ability. He's made one Super Bowl.
He's most experienced, but is he the most talented right now?
No. Hell no.
I mean, like,
the best
that's-
the best stats in the playoffs. I guarantee Josh Allen has way better stats in the playoffs than Aaron Rodgers, like career wise.
I'd have to check on that. I'm not too. Well, maybe.
Stafford probably does too because he never made it with Detroit, basically.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
pocket,
And
pop,
then
and then just
tackled
down to the
immediately
two.
Gets
down
to the-
to the 1.5 yard.
yeah.
Johnny
Third.
Smith.
Why does
Third
this
and
feel
goal.
like it's so
This is
difficult?
4 down territory. Obviously, you don't kick
Yeah.
3 here. So
Rogers is pissed at somebody. It looks like he's pissed at Arthur Smith.
He's yelling at. He's
Can-
right now. He's over on the sideline yelling at Arthur Smith.
Can he not hear?
no,
Can
he
you
was
not-
getting. He was not yelling. He was getting a new helmet for some reason. He can't hear. He can't hear. He needs. He got
Oh,
a new
yeah,
helmet.
yeah.
He was not yelling at him.
Yeah.
He couldn't hear.
3rd and goal here. Empty set. Why do they go empty set?
Timeout.
It says in the Killer Bees area, you can't
Yep.
go empty set.
And that is
And that's the last time
that's the final timeout for the Pittsburgh Steelers here. So they will be running their last 3 minutes and 53 seconds. No timeouts. If let's say, we
That's
end up
big.
that's
big.
massive.
If Baltimore, even if they score a touchdown, if Baltimore kicks 3 with less than a minute to go, and you don't have timeouts, that's huge.
Yeah.
Here,
I've got an idea. If Aaron Rodgers can't hear, how about let him call the shots?
Wreck.
Just
Well,
throw that out
to
there.
be fair, he's the one who came over to the sideline and won a new helmet, and then he got back in, and they didn't have enough time to. I guess he didn't have enough time to read the defense and run the play.
STG, thank you for the 100 bits. Let's
If he doesn't
go.
have time because he can't hear, just don't run to the sideline. Just call your own shit.
But he would prefer to blame someone else.
Yeah.
And then
And here we
he
go.
walks.
There it is.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
And who gave
And just like
Maybe.
that.
With potentially a season on the line, maybe the easiest run I've ever seen at the goal line. I mean, I would have scored there, Chris. I feel good about that.
Yeah. And then the extra point is coming up, but I mean, we're assuming it's going to go through. So that would mean it's a 3-point game with 3:49, all 3 timeouts for Baltimore to do whatever it is they need.
I'm mad at this touchdown. I prefer X meltdowns.
Well, you still have a chance. There's still 3 minutes and
have
49 seconds left,
Plenty of
STG.
time, but extra point up and good. So we have a 3-point game here for Pittsburgh. This was a walk-in.
Wow. And all of a sudden, the Pittsburgh money line, shout out to Sarah on this one, is now minus 194 for the game, at least according to FanDuel Sportsbook in the middle of our screen.
Watching it on replay, I'm even more sure I would have scored there.
Yeah. I mean, Steelers' offensive line has been very underrated this year. It's mostly young guys, but they are gelling well as the season progresses. Like,
I would
that's
say
something I'm excited
they
to see.
did- They did show a clip, not that this has to do with the running game necessarily, but like since Kyle Hamilton left this game, the defense for Baltimore has been far less efficient. And I'm not a huge safety is the most important position on defense because it's not. But when you have a Kyle Hamilton, that's a huge loss.
Yeah.
What happened with TJ Watt? TJ Watt is playing in this game, Canada.
He got a interception earlier, actually.
Wow. It was an interception that fell into his hands.
Hey, that still counts.
It does.
Just kidding, because I got that. Get that done. You get dry needling done all the time, Sarah. Damn.
Dry needling. Yeah, that's what, who was the what's his name? Tyrod? Was it Tyrod that got dry?
It wasn't dry needling. He was getting a painkiller injection.
Painkiller is
So the reference of dry needling in general doesn't make sense to me because a needle probably needs to have something in it once you put it in your body, right? Like to inject something. Isn't that the point of a needle going into your body? I don't know.
Not
I'm
really,
not
because
an expert.
it's similar to acupuncture, but not as good as acupuncture. And I think it's supposed to the needle's supposed to hit certain pressure points to help relax your muscles.
There's ways to relax. Just drink or
or
I don't.
take a Zen. Just chill.
smoke
You don't
a
need
bowl.
whole needle in your
I
body.
mean, you can. There's a lot of ways. You can really get relaxed.
Relax.
Polo
Yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah.
Dry needling breaks up the muscle so that it doesn't cramp.
Why is it? I mean, drink liquid. I don't do a good job of that. Water for athletes is probably important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
breaks up the muscle.
I mean, but
Uh,
at the same time, with how hard and how much they're playing, a little bit of water is not going to help all that much.
it breaks up the muscle so that it doesn't cramp.
Play
Interesting.
Underneath,
action.
easy catch,
Probably
first
gets
down.
the first down there.
That
right
was
at the
like Patrick
sticks.
Ricard.
Trigger point injection is basically dry needling with medication. We're learning a lot. We're learning a lot about dry needling tonight, which is, you know.
Like, oh, you okay? No.
Well, STG said I got dry needled on Wednesday in the quads, wrecked. So, I mean, I don't know. I've never done it, so I can't. I don't have anything to compare it to.
I can understand athletes. Well, and maybe like I didn't know so many people in our chat were getting dry needles.
We gotta throw a poll in the chat. Who dry needles in this chat? We probably have most of you guys. And at this point, I mean, I've heard of acupuncture. I've heard of all the. This was the last thing I wanted to do.
Why not do
acupuncture?
acupuncture? That needle can't go through a lung. Play action fake all the time in the world. Oh no.
Oh God! What?
There's a flag
wide
down.
open.
There is a flag down. This has to be OPI.
I mean,
you can't
walks
be that
in
wide
for
open
the touchdown, but yeah, this
you can't. Oh my gosh! It's on Pittsburgh.
Oh no!
Bruh.
We've been leaving guys wide open all night
That
long.
you can't. I want to see the replay on how he got so open on this one because there was
Held on
nobody.
defense, and there was no one within a million yards of safe.
Wreck meltdown in 3, 2, 1.
Wreck touchdown!
Wide open.
Unbelievable! Wow! And just like that,
with a playoff berth on the line. You're like, hey, the one wide receiver that's somewhat decent for Baltimore. What if we leave him wide open? Could we do that?
Look, who is that? I don't even remember the dude in the first quarter that we left wide open to let him score. What the hell was his name again? Devontae? No.
Wow.
unreal. So with that,
extra point, good snap, good hold, kick is good, 4-point game. Steelers have no timeouts and 220.
all the now you can get some value on that money line if you want it. Plus 285 for Pittsburgh.
All right. Here's the replay. What the hell?
Yeah, let's see this. I mean, the Steelers defense had no one on the left side of the field.
Lost.
There's nothing.
Yes, playing zone defense against a bunch like
There's
that,
literally
with
nobody within 20 yards of Zay Flowers on that pass. Wow.
I don't even know what to say. That's maybe the worst defense I've ever seen.
And then you see
So now you understand why I don't like
and here's the replay on our screen right now as we are seeing Zay Flowers run for the fences there. All right. Well, there you have it. 24-20 now. Baltimore in the driver's seat, and Pittsburgh, with no timeouts, by the way, has some work to do. So they have the 2-minute warning. They do have the 2-minute warning. 63-yard touchdown. Crazy. All right. So, any other news and notes? So we talked about the record breaking for Myles Garrett. We talked about.
Yep, we had another record broken today.
What other?
Or not broken, I guess set. So Chris, you should go ahead and apply to play defense for the New York Jets because
did they get an interception at all?
Not for the entire season.
Which is
you in the chat and you on the call
Yeah.
all have as many interceptions as the entire New York Jets defense for the 2025-2026
I'll throw my
season.
name in the ring again. If I played the entire season for the Jets secondary, I'd have a pick.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. I mean, what's the worst that could happen for the Jets? It's not like they could sign someone that has fewer interceptions.
Oh,
On the middle caught, nice play, Calvin Austin.
throw and catch already across midfield, just like that. This will
Yeah,
probably
we
run
Austin
down
back
to
this week.
2-minute warning, so they'll have 2 minutes, about 46 yards or so, 47 to go here to win the game.
Let's see.
We need Austin back this week with DK suspended. CA3 is our only deep threat.
Guys, if you guys are enjoying the channel, hit that follow button if you're new and joining us for the first time. Good to have all of you having a great time on the last Sunday Night Football of the regular season. But We got 2 minutes left in this game, and we're gonna break down this Wednesday coming up. We're gonna actually have all of our predictions for the playoffs. We're gonna have our actual bracket that we're gonna do. Or we want to do a playoff. We've been doing playoff challenges recently. Last couple of years. Are we doing a playoff challenge this year? I think Rec, you messaged us, right?
Yeah, put it in the chat. It's guy said usually says
I blocked Rex messages.
the second season.
Yeah. I think we might be putting together a playoff challenge for the Action Lab contest. So be here Wednesday so you could get in on a free contest and potentially win some prizes. I'm going to get all the prizes sent out now that the season is over. So that'll be next up on our list for all the regular season winners. But we have one more contest coming.
Where's my shrooms, Rogers?
Should have expected intense ending, and the NFL scheduled this game. 2 minutes left.
49.
No
I thought he got
timeouts.
that at least like the 47, but they marked him at the 49. But
Rogers back, looking, throws,
that clock's gonna run. The clock's gonna run.
Hey, Long Dong.
Sorry.
What's up, Long Dong? First time in. Who's your team and where you're from? Like to get to know you a little bit. Long Dong.
Long Dong.
I just
What
got
is
a
that
red,
in
white, and
reference
boner.
to?
Did you hear this?
Second down.
Did you hear that? That on from what was that? Was that the Rose Bowl? No,
Rose Bowl. It was the Rose Bowl.
Rose Bowl.
Gable
Yeah,
gets free. Runs over it, man.
that's a big play for
Great
Pittsburgh. There you go, Long
He
Dong.
eats well there.
Plenty of time if you're Pittsburgh here, even without timeouts. You're at the 26.
Texas. All right.
Texas. Who's your team and who's your
Anyone get
teams?
this
Long Dong.
push.
Great to have you. Also, join us in the Discord. We're going to be posting our Discord, our contest in the Discord as well. Once we have
Rogers
that's set.
looking, just throws it away there.
Having one timeout would be useful, but you know.
Yeah.
It-
Also, update. The poll ended. For what procedure do you get? None won with 5 votes.
I forgot we had the poll going. I'm surprised we got 5 votes. Good on us.
Actually, it looks
So
like
the
there was
people in the
like,
chat that
looks
were
like there was
like,
a-
"We've had this procedure," didn't vote.
Yeah, there were a couple of dry needling votes, and I think like one or two got acupuncture.
Oh, okay. So they did vote, but I expected none to win.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was 5. It was 5. It was only at 56%.
Anyone did cupping before? I've never done cupping either.
Never done cupping.
Incomplete. The
Third,
other one's a flag, doesn't get it.
3rd and 10 coming up.
What do you call here for 3rd and 10?
Probably a pass.
I did cupping with 2
No.
girls before. Oh wait.
Boo.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Yeah, I don't know why
Joe.
Adam Thielen's begging for a call there. He was the one that, like, he had his hands on him. 3rd down and 10. Aaron just always looks like he's high off his ass. Bat looking, those deep, wide open for the
And that is a
Open
touch.
for a
All of a
touchdown.
sudden, it was weird. I saw on our screen on the odds that
How does
Pittsburgh
that
was minus
happen?
520. And I was like, how? Wait, did I miss something in this game where it's minus
There's-
520?
There's a portion of me that thinks neither defense wants to play next week.
Yeah, so unbelievably wide open.
I mean, how?
And like I said, Austin, he's the only deep threat on the team, and he missed the last couple of
I
weeks.
mean, I'm
with
sure
injury.
that looked like zone coverage where the guy who was covering him thought he had underneath and thought he had help over the top, but there was no one to be found.
Wow, what a finish. So now that sets up a drive for Baltimore with 3 timeouts.
Oh, no.
And
Oh,
he-
he missed it.
That was the wind. That was all wind.
Wow.
That was all. Yeah, it went in and went yeet.
I know, but that was a missed kick on the ball.
I know he's a miss, but
Wow.
still, that hurts.
That
And
hurts
So
a
with-
a
lot.
field goal would
with
win the
a
game.
field goal is all it
overtime
takes.
Tonight. I thought we still could have overtime at 27 all.
Nope, not anymore.
Well,
No.
and at this point, the way these two defensive played, like
Rick Pat meltdown and gonna blame Tomlin.
That missed field goal is he fell. Uzi
yeah, he just
fell.
tripped over himself. That's what
Oh.
he did. You guys, your ankle privileges, hand him over.
Thank you for the
That's not
bits.
the win. That's the kick.
Thank you
That's
for
not
the bits, STG. Appreciate that
I
love.
mean, it started off going left, and then it hooked
No,
hard.
no. The way he kicked it, that's what the ball did. It was not the win.
Like,
I know you want to protect your boy, but
you know
that
how
was just
wide
bad.
those goalposts are with wind? Like, those,
It's not even that windy.
it's not even that. Look, the flags aren't even blowing at the top.
Can't believe Justin
Wow.
Tucker coming out of retirement.
Wow.
What
a-
And just
Can
like
you
that.
imagine, Rec, if you don't make the playoffs because of Chris Boswell?
Playoffs?
Oh wow.
Wow.
That is an insane twist to what is going to be an insane finish to potentially to this game. And given the Steelers had just they gave up a massive play the last drive. So how does this defense lock up now is the question.
I mean, you got
It's-
two
it's-
really good corner. Well,
It's
that's
over. It's over.
well, it's kind of hard to lock up when you do that.
And
Let a
massive
long
return. Make short field. I mean, you
I
have
mean,
to
they only need 20 yards, maybe at the most, to be in like comfortable field goal range.
I don't know why I feel like
Well, I forget. Let me see what Tyler Loop's career long is.
I don't know why I feel like the turning point in this game was the missed sacks into the touchdown on that one play where Lamar hit that long one where he should have been sacked. Like that was such a big play, such a big just shift in the game.
So Tyler Loop only has one field goal made over 50 yards. So that's interesting.
Lamar out to the sidelines, clock stops.
Easy hit there to Walker.
Yeah, Baltimore's
His career long is 52. So let's
I'm
see. So
sorry,
Loop
Rex.
apparently has a bit of a baby leg.
Wreck.
I'm sorry, Rec. A missed extra point is a tough way to end your season.
Yeah. By special teams, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Danny Smith.
At
He's
least
like, yeah, we're really good on
He
punt
wasn't.
coverage.
Your special teams coach isn't responsible for a missed extra point. This
Well, no,
might
there's other
be.
things.
This is
Flag is
probably
down immediately.
a legal motion or something on the offense. So this will
Yeah, but
take
yeah,
him back maybe 5
No,
yards.
it was Cam Urban who said fire the special teams coach. Like I said, not a big fan of Danny Smith.
Yeah. So 5 yards back.
Right, this game just got excited. Hey, at least my Grizzlies are beating the Lakers.
Oh, they said Stanley was not. He was not with it. Although everyone, almost
everybody
both tackles, both tackles
It
were
was
behind
illegal
the
formation.
center.
I mean, it's the it's where the tip of the crown is.
It's still there was a couple.
And still, both tackles were not within the ass of the center.
I mean, I know that's the correct way of saying it, but it's just
Ass,
hearing it out
ass,
loud is
ass,
amusing.
ass.
Daddy, chill.
Lamar back.
oh,
And he just has all day.
Lamar every other year would run that, and he didn't there.
Why? Yeah, captain in the chat. Why didn't he run? Wow, huge break. Yeah, I mean, we were both
Lamar
like,
selling.
he is he selling?
I mean, there are rumors that the Ravens don't like their head coach.
Let's see here.
Including
he would have
Lamar.
cut that up. He could have easily got the first down there.
I guess he saw like Highsmith bearing down and was like, nope.
No,
But even then,
coulda-
he also had D Hop open if he could
He-
just get it past Highsmith.
he cuts that up, and he has a free first down.
Hopkins to the sideline for this play. Lamar, 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 from midfield. It would be funny if the Ravens just get great field position and be like, nah, we're good. Rolling out under
Oh,
pressure. Facing him
good.
again.
He does get it away.
Gets it away. Good pressure
So we
there
get
by
a
Nick
4th
Herbig.
and 7.
Wow,
here.
this is
the
interesting.
game.
Well, this game got fun for sure. Yeah, this game is wild right now. Chat,
4th and 7.
what's happening? What do you got in this game? Throw it in the chat. What do you think?
Sorry for the stress, Rick. I'm a Steelers fan. I'm used to having
Man.
running backs every other week.
Go for it. says
Go
Paul.
for it. Of course you're going to go for
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Why
yeah.
would they not?
Yes, you can't. What? You might as well take a timeout. You have 3 with
Timeout.
21
Makes
seconds.
sense.
McNugget says it's going to be a blocked field goal incoming.
That would be some funny shit.
27-26 is Brendan.
Go Ravens.
Sarah, she put her hard-earned cash down. She's wanting this. I learned my lesson on putting money on the Steelers. I learned my lesson.
Yeah. Me and Sky both had Steelers plus 3.5, which will hit.
Hey,
in this game,
Sergeant,
but
first time chatter. Sergeant says punt for the
Unless a wild
memes.
touchdown here, it will hit.
Sergeant says punt for the
Yeah,
memes.
now watch, just because I said that, they're going to leave like Aldo Isaiah likely wide open for no particular reason.
Sergeant, who's your team and where are you from? Like to get to know you a little bit. Guys, we're breaking down all the playoff matchups this Wednesday. Make sure you guys are
Sergeant's
here.
been in the chat forever. What do you?
We got
No, it's a different one. Sergeant
Two
Loker.
sergeants.
Yeah, we got a couple sergeants going in the chat. All right. 4th and 7 here.
Steelers showing blitz. They're moving around. Oh, hey, they learned to not just have a guy where there's no receiver this time. Pressure throws over the middle.
And
Open caught.
wow, Isaiah Likely.
Timeout, Ravens.
Timeout.
It
I'm
is-
doing something for the past
And
10
now-
years. Oh, he's a Broncos fan.
And now it is likely the Pittsburgh season is over.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we could have that blocked field goal. Like, who said that in the chat earlier?
Sergeant, welcome in. Broncos, yeah, great to have you. I am
Boink
also
incoming.
a Broncos fan, so welcome in. Crazy season, by the way. Finally doing something for the past 10 years. Yeah, crazy. Doink incoming. All right, we. You wanted to sweat, Sarah.
That missed extra.
You
point.
want to sweat?
I
You
told
get a
you
sweat.
this is the worst possible
Looming
sweat.
Massive.
You are sweating this the perfect way. Just so you know.
With the action lab.
You didn't know when you were coming into our chat that you were going to get into the sweat of your life.
This isn't much of a sweat anymore. I mean, Baltimore probably has, a massive likelihood of winning this game with where they're at in the field.
I mean, in the final minutes of this game, we've had how many lead changes?
I think they're just gonna spot this in the middle.
Probably.
Yep, they did.
Yep. There we go.
But since I'm gonna have to leave after this to write real quick, obviously Mike Tomlin will not be fired, but there've been rumors that he'll take a year off, a la Sean Payton, and there have been rumors from guys like Albert Breer and Diana Rossini that the Steelers have had internal conversations about getting a new head coach, like Chris Shula from the Rams or Marcus Freeman from Notre Dame. So if Tomlin leaves, it's all his decision. He is not getting fired, not by a million years.
All right. Well, here we go.
9-8, still a winning record.
Yeah. Because that's all that matters to the Steelers and Mike Tomlin, apparently.
Sarah, I think I'm 0-800 betting on Pittsburgh. Well, that checks out.
Why did you bet on the Steelers then?
That's honestly, that's why I have a chip that I haven't.
That's why I have a chip.
That's why I have a chip that I can.
44 yards and they're set right down the middle.
It is.
Snap good, hold good. It is wide right in the center.
Oh my God!
He missed it.
What a
missed it.
sweat!
No.
Bullshit.
Just like
Shot.
that. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won.
Shot. He misses that kick.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
That replay is going to be on loop for a long time.
Wow.
Was that a pun?
Yeah, it absolutely was.
Wow. Unbelievable. And just like that, all of that work.
Wow. Feel bad for Luke. I do.
The kickers. The kickers making this game insane game.
Jeez. I mean, this is what the Steelers do a lot. They don't play well, but then they win in the most fluke, dumb ways possible.
We have another week of Rodgers. Fuck my life.
Roger. Yes. Thank you, SDG, for the 100 bits. That was wild, man. Unbelievable.
He missed that kick. It wasn't even that close.
You want to know what Boswell's thinking on the sideline?
He's like, thank God.
He's like, oh, thank you for the save.
Yeah.
Like,
you did it, SJ. You got your Steelers win.
was that the wind, Rec? That was definitely the wind, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it might have been. I don't know.
No, stop it, Rec. Those flags aren't moving an inch.
Of course, it ended like that. Unbelievable.
I mean, the Steelers win in the most bullshit ways every single year, and people say, "Oh, it must be because Tomlin's an amazing coach."
Wow.
So
What a crazy end.
In the replay they show first is the touchdown, not the missed field goal that I would like to see again. That it was just so bad. Oh,
Yeah.
missed extra point. Okay. With the wind, of course. No, not at all.
So the Steelers are AFC North champions then. Get into the playoffs.
It's great news for you, Chris.
Yeah, I feel like that's I'll
I
take
don't know
that.
if you'll play. Pittsburgh has to win a game for you to play them, and
yeah.
also,
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm gonna make so much money.
that would mean New
next week.
England and Jacksonville would have to win. But there's an avenue where all you have to do to make the AFC Championship game is beat Pittsburgh.
Wow. Unbelievable. All right. So that being said,
Derrick Henry can't believe what just happened.
Derrick Henry, John Harbaugh, everybody is just like, wait, what just
And Scott Norwood says, "Welcome to the Wide Right Club."
welcome.
Welcome to the Wide Right Club.
Unbelievable. So, Lamar Jackson to Miami. I guess takeaways here. Pittsburgh ends up going to the playoffs.
Well, there's been a lot of rumors about how bad the relationship right now is between John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson, that it's not good at all. So then you have a choice. You probably stick with Lamar. Like, you probably have to stick with Lamar.
Yeah, with that contract.
So if you're going to move off a guy, it's probably John Harbaugh, which would be snatched up
Instantly.
Yeah. He get a job, no problem.
Although it sounds like the reports say that Harbaugh's job is completely safe.
Well, then
But I have heard a ton of reports from like viable people that relationship's really bad right now.
Oh yeah, I've heard the same thing, but it's like, yeah, it's bad, but at the same time, ownership is happy with Harbaugh and will keep him.
So you're just gonna have your quarterback and head coach hate each other?
The Ravens are not the smartest organization
I guess,
out there.
but if you're looking at this from a pure, like, stepping away from it, from if you're not part of that organization, you kind of, if you're taking a choice between Lamar Jackson or John Harbaugh, at least from my standpoint, I mean, I know quarterbacks are hard to come by, but do you think Lamar Jackson, in your heart of hearts, is the guy to get you over the hump and win you a Super Bowl, or is he just a regular season guy that's going to make things exciting? Like, you gotta.
They won't move off Lamar.
They won't. But like, we know the truth, right?
Yeah.
Like,
they're not gonna win a Super Bowl. Lamar's never gonna win a Super Bowl. I said it 8 years ago. It's true now. It's true for forever. But he's only getting older, which is gonna make him less effective.
Yeah.
So now Chiefs, Ravens, or Bengals. Yeah, the Bills have to get it done this year. If they don't, it's over. And that is 1,000%. Like, you have no excuses, Buffalo. You have zero
really
excuses.
don't.
I mean, the AFC is so wide open, and you have the best quarterback left. Like, there's no excuse for you to not make a run.
Ironically, we're saying they have the best quarterback left, but there might be another quarterback that wins a MVP in the AFC this year. I think Stafford's the MVP, but I think Drake May will probably win it.
What's up, Tay?
Yeah. I mean, both would be fair options.
Scott will pop champagne if the Bills lose. He actually wants the Broncos to probably lose more.
I would rather the Bills win than the Broncos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he doesn't want the Broncos going anywhere.
The Bills winning would hurt more if they beat the Chiefs on the path to it, but the Chiefs not being in it, I don't care if the Bills win.
Steelers won, but what cost? Henry could have done the AFC a favor and eliminate the Texans next week. I mean,
I don't. I think that defense would have ate them up.
Yeah.
I think the Texans will eat up the Steelers. I mean, the Texans have to be pretty pumped right now. I don't know if the line's out already, but I guarantee the line would have been closer. with
Yeah.
Baltimore.
What's the line for that?
What's the line for which one?
Texans.
Do they have a
Steelers.
line for Texans Steelers?
Or refresh
Oh
it
no,
right
no.
now.
Let me refresh. Let me see what we got. I'm sure there has to be a line here. Pretty quickly.
I have 3.
I am taking the Texans on that all day, every day.
Pittsburgh plus 3 at home against Houston.
I
is what
am
I have
taking
on
the Texans
DraftKings.
before it goes too far the other way.
They have it set. They haven't
Lock
unlocked
in
it yet
against
for
the
me.
Randall Week.
Houston Texans. So we have. Wait, can we already put our bets of the weekend already? Can we lock
Can we
in
take Texans plus 3 right now?
Yes.
Texans?
Yes, I
Or,
agree
I'm
with
sorry,
that.
-3. Texans
Minus-
3.
Houston -3. We Philly -3.5.
I like Patriots -3.5.
New England -3.5. Like should we just start shopping for the best prices here?
Frankly, the Rams at -10, I don't hate.
The
Rams are
Rams
-10 against who?
Carolina.
Oh, the
The
Panthers.
Panthers.
got 10.5 on that game.
I have 10 on DraftKings.
So get the better number with DraftKings on that one. Yeah. Bills Jags plus 1.5. I mean, that's a teaser candidate. I would tease up Jacksonville in that matchup.
I think the Bears beat the Packers.
Should we do a
Packers.
teaser? Jacksonville and Chicago teaser. Up
That makes sense.
Jacksonville.
Outside of I could see them if they lose, they could lose by a lot. I'm a little nervous about that.
So that's another double-digit lead that the Ravens have choked away because that seems to be the only thing that they're consistently good at nowadays.
Let's
I still
see.
can't believe he missed that kick.
Yeah.
What was that? Like a 40 low
44.
40s?
It was 44.
I mean, in today's NFL, 44 is
It's a chip shot
80,
pretty much, and it was
what do you think? Like an
they purposely
88%?
yeah, and that was they purposely went like down the middle to give him the best chance, and he still yanked it.
Just had to kick it straight.
Uh,
Just had to kick it straight.
yeah, crazy. Let's see. Yo, that game was nuts. What's up, Kong? How we doing? Tay, either team would have lost to Texans.
They cut Justin Tucker for that guy, unfortunately. Well, there were other reasons they cut
Yeah.
Justin Tucker, but sure.
If I'm not mistaken,
Might as well
Panthers
stroll out Deshaun Watson as your kicker if you're going that route.
Yeah.
Panthers, Bucks, Falcons finished with the same overall record and division record. That's crazy.
Yeah. If it's a 2-way tie with the Panthers, you make the playoffs, but if it's a 3-way tie, you don't. It's kind of wild.
And also, Texans and Steelers will be the Monday night game next week.
Pittsburgh, yeah, I opened up at plus 3.5 for Pittsburgh at home.
I got it at 3. Take 3 now.
Take
We already
3.
took 3. We already took 3.
And it's going too. I think it's
Well, no, you have
the
to
juice.
plus
The
100.
juice is going on the plus 3.5. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd rather take it at 3.
Yeah. So that's where it opens up here. Over under at 39.5. Oh, now it's 2.5. I got 2.5 on mine.
It's 2.5. It's people are.
I gotta give me a sec. I gotta jump in.
I guess people
No,
are
you
already
don't.
betting on Houston.
No, you don't. Well, it wouldn't go to 2.5. It was
It's
on Houston.
minus.
People are betting on Pittsburgh.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
No one's betting on.
but
How do you- it is at 2.5.
I have it at 2.5 here. Which
Take the 2.5.
oh, I'm jumping on this so fast right now.
I'm trying to see what I can get here.
I got it locked in
You
here.
got 2.5 on Houston.
2.5
'cause
for
that's
a best
layup.
bet. Lock it
Yeah.
in.
Done.
That's a strange turn of events here.
Granted, here it's like minus 128, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
not.
seeing,
It's not great. Yeah, but
Yeah, I still have it at 3 on I still have it at 3 on Caesars, but over under at 39.5. I would take the over on that because of how atrocious the Steelers defense is. Like they'll probably give up like 24 in the first half alone.
I think
So
Houston.
then you
might-
just need 16 between the two teams for the.
Houston's so much the better team. I don't.
Agreed.
Oh, by the way, I hit my $100 bet on Ashton Genty regular season rushing total under 1,050.
Nice.
Cashed it.
What did he finish at?
He finished. I don't know. He had 888 going into the last game or something.
Yeah, so you were good.
Yeah. So that was nice. I think Chris needs to not bet on Pittsburgh. I'm not betting Pittsburgh. I'm betting Houston. So there's
now watch. You bet Houston, and all of a sudden Pittsburgh
Does
has
that-
their
does that
first big
count?
playoff game.
does that count? I mean, I'm not betting Pittsburgh. I'm betting, opposite. So
It's like the one time you bet on them, it's like, oh yeah, now we can.
yeah.
It's like, oh, we're gonna finally have our first good playoff game for the first time since we field goaled the Chiefs to death.
reverse jinx. Yeah. Either way, it's maybe it's a trap. I don't know.
It's a trap.
But
But yeah, guys wide open all throughout the fourth quarter. It's wild.
It was a good snap, a good hold on that kick, and he just pushed it badly.
yeah, that was insane. Let's flash this up here for you guys one more time in case you missed it. Last kick of the season, and it is wide right to cost the Baltimore Ravens a playoff spot.
As one YouTuber says, the bullshit is indeed real.
Yeah. What an ending. So that being said, that was a crazy game. I love that game.
It is succulent.
It was a succulent game.
Succulent.
Yeah, it was
You know,
succulent.
if you like watching Steelers football, it's a miracle.
I mean, well, I guess Rodgers has won a Super Bowl. I forgot. I was like, is Stafford the only one that's won a Super Bowl? But Rodgers did 24 years ago.
Yeah. More recently than the Steelers did, though.
Because they beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl.
No, definitely not.
Rodgers?
Yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure he beat the Steelers in the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
I know he did.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, that sets up the upcoming weekend, wild card weekend in the NFL. So, what we're going to do is we are going to this Wednesday break down wild card weekend. We're also, we can honestly get into, we're probably going to get into some of the coaching changes. There's going to be maybe some movement in the front offices and around the NFL. We're going to have some different, so maybe we can take a look at some of the postmortem of end of the season, teams that didn't make it, and also
Black
preview.
Monday.
Yeah, also preview all of the wild card weekend games. We're going to get our predictions, and we're going to get a contest for the playoffs going as well.
Playoffs?
And we're going to get everything rolling for you guys, so you guys will have everything you need going into wild card weekend. Who are your initial firings after Raheem Morris? Ooh.
I'd go Todd Bowles.
Stefanski sounds like he might get
It
fired.
sounds like he's gone. Which
And
I
I
would
would-
take him
I
in a
would-
heartbeat.
I would take him as an OC in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
With
so
the Chiefs.
those two.
Todd Bowles. Aaron
who else?
Glenn says Canada. Aaron Glenn.
Aaron
For-
Glenn, he's gonna get more than 1 year.
He-
but-
I
The
mean,
fact-
yeah,
good year, but-
like he doesn't seem like the worst coach ever.
The fact
Also,
that-
I'm leaving now because press conferences are starting. See y'all.
All right, later, Rick. The fact that the fact that he's a defensive-minded coach, and you have 0 interceptions on the season, is kind of wild. That's, I feel that should be held against you. It has to have some weight to it. Trying to think of others. I think didn't they say? I heard reports that McDaniel in Miami is probably safe somehow. Zach Taylor. Did you see Zach Taylor's press conference?
Dude, were they really whining about
They were-
pausing the game?
they
and
were
meeting the
whining
Super
about
Bowl
it.
game?
Do you want to know what?
Jamar Chase did too, and I'm like, dude, you had nothing. What do you mean? This game didn't matter. Who cares?
There was what was it? There was something here. I can't remember where it was, but so Zach Taylor was like, "We had 5 minutes left to go in the game. We're playing for our lives out there." Literally, that was the quote.
What?
That's
lives?
what I said. I was like,
You're dead.
You're dead. That was literally the quote from Zach Taylor. We had 5 minutes left in the game, and we were playing for our lives, and we were trying to get going offensively. I was like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. You have nothing to play for. What?
I mean, And then Jamar Chase complained about it.
Look
in
at
his
this
post-game
dude.
presser. I'm like, you're just like, this is stupid. What are we doing? Who cares?
Oh my gosh. It was just like, what? Like, stop
He
it.
broke a record, which was the only thing people cared about in that game.
Seriously, no one else had any interest in watching a second of that game for any other reasons outside of watching him break the record. So, it's just, there was some weird sound. I mean, honestly, I can see. Do you think Zach Taylor? I think Zach Taylor's probably in the mix of getting.
The problem is, like, if he has more years on his deal and since he's cheap, like, and I've heard that, like, I saw a report that, like, all the offensive players, so, like, Burrow, Chase, Higgins, all vouched for Zach Taylor. So, I think he'll be back.
Bengals secured top 10 pick with that loss. That's why players and coaches don't tank. They're always playing for their life.
Unless you're the Chiefs, and then great job.
You did a great job.
To lose to the Titans and Raiders in the last 3 weeks, what an epic performance. Like, I'm so proud of you guys.
That takes some. It is very hard to do. Isn't Mike Brown an infamous cheap ass?
The most infamous cheap ass.
As long as Taylor is under contract, I don't think he'll be fired. Corn Dog, your Raiders tank was amazing. Max, you can't play. Max Crosby. Did you see Max Crosby was pissed? He was like playing basketball. He was doing all sorts of stuff on social media. Like, what do you mean I can't play? I'm playing basketball. I'm doing all these things.
Yeah, he wanted to play, but again, they could have won today based off the Giants winning and still got the number 1 pick, and they did, and they still have the number 1 pick. So he maybe he could have suited. I mean, they put him on IR, so you can't. But wish he would have played today.
Probably CeeDee Lamb again. How many years does Reed have left realistically, Scotty? If it was Scotty's choice, maybe like 2.
I mean, well, it depends on how they do, obviously, but like, I would say 4 is like the max. I can't see him doing more than 4 years maximum, and that's the max. But I don't think they were well coached this year. So, everyone, and I have a stat that people don't care about the Chiefs because they're not good this year. Oh well, actually, I have a couple stats on the Chiefs, Chris. Actually, I'm gonna bring this one up because it's interesting. And I know this doesn't matter because the fact is these teams won the game and they didn't lose the game. But Chris, hold on, let me find this. I gotta find it in my.
Does it have to do with the Broncos?
Maybe. I have 2 stats on the Chiefs, real quick. Going into this, but prior to this week, I said this tweet. In a pretend land, if every 1-score game that happened in the NFL this year, the opposite team won,
Chiefs would be in the. I mean, that would put the Chiefs at one of the best records and the Broncos at one of the worst.
The Chiefs would be the 1 seed in the AFC at 13-3. The Broncos would be last.
Well, the Broncos
4-12.
broke a record for what, 11 or 12?
Most wins in 1-score game in a regular season.
Correct.
And let's be honest, today would have been. Well, they easily could have lost if the Chargers cared about that game because the Broncos did not play well today. Especially offensively.
Yeah, I'm curious how much they actually put out there.
Maybe they didn't. When
Sean
Payton said they were treating it like a playoff game because they wanted the 1 seed. That's what he said.
Well, but you're also playing second and third stringer. So how much are you really putting out there from a
who was playing second and third stringers?
Games
Not
perspective?
Off the top, they weren't.
Well,
the other team was.
Yeah, no. That's what I meant. They were playing against second string and third string players. So how much are they going to put into the game plan of like trying to go all out to win that game against? Like, you probably don't need to put your entire energy and effort into going all out, but I get what you're saying.
So Chiefs would be 1, Broncos would be last, interesting enough, going into this last week. Now, that's not reality, because obviously, but that's telling of like one-score games a lot of the times, like tonight, could go either way, and you lose. I mean, the Chiefs last year were epic in one-score games and made the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden this year they were, and everyone's like, well, that's just what they do. And that's what, now that's the narrative of Bo Nix. He's not great, but when the game's on the line, he will win. Well, guess what? That could flip a switch next year. I don't think that's a real, if Pat Mahomes' switch flipped somehow, I mean, a lot of that was on the defense for the Chiefs, but
well, typically in these types of games, it is defense. I feel like the defense saved Bo Nix in so many of these one-score games all season long that if you take away that defense, the record of the Broncos and the record that Bo Nix has, it definitely isn't going to look like a number 1 seed team. I'll tell you that. So the defense is going to be the key in the playoff run, in the sense that if the defense gives up a ton of points to any team along this run, and they're not the defense that they were like early and middle of the season, I think the Broncos are in a world of trouble, because I don't know if Bo Nix can consistently get going that much in these high stakes games. We saw it a little bit against like Jacksonville. Jacksonville put it on him really quick, and all of a sudden,
and to go to the other stat real quick with the Chiefs, which is more about Andy Reid than anything. Andy Reid, love him, great guy, brought us 3 Super Bowls, went to 5, like no complaints. But to everyone being like, he's this mastermind, third down offense rank in the NFL in his 19 seasons before Mahomes as a coach, the highest he ever finished was 8th on third down offense. And this doesn't have this year, so I don't know what this year was. It was probably not good. But in the 7 seasons with Mahomes starting, the worst they ever finished was 6th. Then actually, outside of that, the worst they ever finished was 3rd. So who is it? Is it Reid all of a sudden became this mastermind on third down, or is it Mahomes is the best third down quarterback in the history of football? I would lean towards the latter. I mean, his ranks with Mahomes are 2-1, 3-1, 2-6-2. And before that, it's like 18, 19, 19,
middle of the road.
27, 18, not even middle of the road. He was worse than middle of the road most years. So, like, what that tells you is you can have a great coach, but what you need, way more important than great coaches, is a great coach. And we saw that with Belichick and Brady. Right?
Let's
we saw
go.
Brady left, and he won a Super Bowl immediately. And Belichick lost Brady and lost his job.
Crazy. Army Jr., welcome in. Who's your team and where you're from? Like to get to know you a little bit. Welcome into the Action Lab Sports Channel. We are here every Wednesday and Sunday, so make sure you tune in Wednesday when we break down all of the AFC and NFC wildcard matchups going into next week. We are also going to have a free contest where you can win Action Lab prizes. We also have maybe some post-mortem on some teams that may be firing some coaches, moving on from certain situations from their organizations. So there you go. Dallas Cowboys fan from Illinois. Let's go, Dallas Cowboys. Sorry about the boys today, but hey, it's a good thing because they lost. They get a little bit of better draft pick. So you have that in your back pocket, right? You'll take it. You'll take it. You're moving on to some bigger things the next season, right? But welcome in. Also, by the way, guys, join the Discord. I'll put the Discord in the chat if you want to join in and have the conversation continue to roll through when we're not live. So there you go. Otherwise, yeah, so we were looking at some of the games. Nothing really else stood out. By the way,
that's actually Canada in the chat. That's insane. Broncos, because normally you finish first, you have a tougher schedule next year. Their first place opponents that they have to play are the Jags, Steelers, and Panthers. I mean, that is the softest first schedule I've ever seen in my life.
I
Two
mean,
of those teams suck.
Yeah. Oh well, and the Jags, they're on the up and up. But yeah, Steelers. Who's going to be quarterback for the Steelers next year? And then Panthers. I mean, Panthers are they're a playoff team. I mean, what are we talking about? Panthers made it in the playoffs. I mean, you kidding me?
8, 9.
Playoffs?
Eight,
Don't talk
9.
about playoffs.
In the worst division in football, they went 8 and 9.
I'm rooting for my roommate Steelers because his mom passed last spring. I mean, that's a valiant reason to root for the Steelers. Do we
Root away.
It's going to be tough. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Tough road.
tough road.
As the worst team in the AFC in the playoffs, it's going to be a tough road.
Yeah, it's going to be. But I love the meaning behind it. I'll take that. Sorry to hear about that.
5 of our 6 games next weekend in the playoffs are 3.5 or less spreads. So we should have some close games at least.
Yeah,
in theory, minus maybe that Rams Panthers game, but
chat
in theory should be close.
Chat, I want you guys to throw in. We're signing off here in a couple minutes here, but before we do, first of all, hit that follow button just like Army Jr. did, so that we can get you back in here this Wednesday when we're having another big show, preparing for the playoffs. Also, of these games, so we have LA, Carolina, Green Bay, and Chicago, 1.5 point spread. Buffalo, Jacksonville, 1.5. Philly, San Francisco, 3.5 point spread between those two teams. Another 3.5 point spread, and it was 3.5 for Houston and Pittsburgh, but that's down to 2.5. But the Patriots and the Chargers, 3.5. Which game are you most excited for? And I'll tell you which one I am. I am fascinated by the Jags Bills. I think
that's my pick as well.
That Jags Bills, you have the hottest team in the AFC, arguably in the NFL, in the Jacksonville Jaguars, hosting the Buffalo Bills. So the Bills on the road. We know we heard that he's 0-4 on the road. Josh Allen, which 3 against the Chiefs, 1 against. So, but this will be a nice warm environment
against the Chiefs. But yes,
I think that game is probably the game I'm most tuned into this weekend coming up. I think if you're looking at some other ones, I want the Chargers and Patriots game to be competitive. The line tells us it is. I think it's a disrespectful line for the Patriots, but I don't think that game is going to be as good. I just think the Patriots, I'm with you, Scotty, are going to kind of get away with that game. It's going to get out of hand. Green Bay, Chicago.
Bears Packers could be interesting and fun, but I don't see either of those teams making it a long way. Packers a little beat up, obviously Micah Parsons and all that, like hard to come back from that. And the other, San Fran Philly could be interesting, but I think it's going to kind of be boring, to be honest.
Yeah. I think the Chicago Bear Packer game it's going to be a close game, but I think it's going to be a sloppy back and forth game. Some turnovers, I just don't think, I think both those teams, they just know each other so well. That's going to be a very scrappy game, I think.
Diggs will get burnt. I have no idea why the Green Bay Packers claimed Trayvon Diggs. That's insane to me.
It's a name. It's a name.
I would not have advised to do that as a guy that kind of follows the Cowboys. To claim him, to pick him up after the claim process goes through and waiver goes through and he's, in the waiver process, fine. After that, fine. I would not play him for a second if I'm the Packers in that game. And if they do, it's a mistake.
It's then advantage Chicago. Chicago looked rough today,
Chicago
man.
Chicago has a lot of weapons on offense. Great offensive line.
I wish they could have done something today.
And Odunze and DJ Moore, and you have Colson Loveland. Like, they have weapons. DeAndre Swift's had a good season. Like, they have weapons everywhere on offense. Their defense is not very good at all. But
wish they would have shown up today. But
yeah,
bruh.
Let's see. The last. That's the thing, Chris. I'm picking the Bills to lose just due to the sudden change in weather. See the Bills 30-13 loss at Miami in November.
I don't know if a one game reference is fair. Josh Allen's going to ball out in the playoffs. He's played great in the playoffs. Like, people are like, he's not like Lamar. He's never made a Super Bowl, but he has great stats in the playoffs. He just ends up losing, unfortunately. But this is the worst roster maybe he's had in a long time heading into the playoffs, I think. So it'll be interesting.
Let's see. I don't know. Someone to practice against.
We talking about practice, not a game.
Should have said outside the 3 divisions they must face, but you get it. It says Canada.
Oh, yeah. But those are automatic, the divisions you face.
Allen's receivers can't get separations. It's gross. I don't know, man. Jags just feel.
I mean, they should rely on James Cook in the run game and take a lot of. What the best scenario for the Bills is to take a ton of underneath stuff in the pass game and rely on the run game.
Isn't Jacksonville good at stopping the run as of late? Aren't they one of the better teams at stopping the run? Or maybe I'm making that up.
The Bills are a really good run team when they devote to it. Jacksonville probably hasn't played. I mean, I know they're on this win streak and they beat some teams, but like Titans, Colts, Broncos, Jets, Colts. I know the Colts had a good run game, but ever since the last stretch of this year, Jonathan Taylor wasn't doing anything. Cardinals, Chargers, like they have not faced in this win streak outside of arguably the Colts, but again, the Colts kind of fell apart the second half of the year. A team with a legit good run game. So we'll see.
Jags are, by the way, joined the 2025 and 2025 Patriots and 1999 Colts as the only teams in NFL history to win at least 13 games one season after losing at least 13 games previously. So that's a hell of a turnaround. I mean, didn't we talk about that on the show one time where there was like, what's one of the craziest turnarounds? And I think we talked about the Houston Texans with CJ Stroud going from 0 to 100 with that first NFL season that CJ had, and having a really, really solid season. But then this could be up there. I mean, in the switching your fortunes that quickly. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is he's playing out of his mind right now.
But now I'm looking at the schedule they won on, and it's not great. They won at Denver, which is a nice win, obviously. And the first win in this win streak was a blowout against the Chargers, another nice win. But then it's like Cardinals, Titans twice, Colts twice, Jets. But they're taking care of business. So that game's going to be fascinating. It'll be really interesting. I still lean Buffalo. I think Buffalo and Josh Allen will find a way to get it done. I do.
Yeah. And
Jacksonville's the better team. But in the playoffs sometimes, when you have the best player at the most important position, along with a great run game, to supplement that, it'll be interesting. We'll see.
Yeah, we have a lot to prepare for Wednesday's show.
What game is that? I haven't seen the schedule.
So Carolina. So Saturday game is Los Angeles, Carolina, Green Bay, Chicago. The Sunday slate is Bills, Jags. And Philly, San Fran. Bills, Jags in the morning. Philly, San Fran, middle. New England, LA, and then
night, and then Monday nights, Houston, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
Sunday's going to be the best day for sure.
Yeah. So that's how it's all shaken out as of right now. And then we'll see how we get we'll get our predictions in this coming Wednesday. They gave Texans Steelers Monday Night Football. Yep.
I think Monday Night Football actually in the playoffs is like the second least desirable game they put on Monday night. Traditionally, since they've started doing the Monday night, it's the second least. The least desirable is the first game, that Saturday early game, which they put LA and Carolina in because nobody wants to watch that game. And that makes sense. Houston's historically always been in that first Saturday game because they're just not I mean, Houston's a huge city, but like for whatever reason, they're a smaller market, and they're always in that first game. I think the Monday game is not actually a desirable slot. I think Saturday night and then Sunday are the top slots usually.
And then let's take a look at the Super Bowl odds updated as of right now. Seattle Seahawks are favorites. Well, co-favorites basically based on the odds here. Plus 420 and the Rams right behind them plus 430. This is according to FanDuel Sportsbook. So you might get different odds in different books. But Denver Broncos plus 650, Eagles plus 850, New England plus 1,000, Buffalo plus 1,000. Houston, 1,100. Jacksonville, plus 1,500. Man. There's some interesting lines here.
It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. I'm surprised Jacksonville's all the way at 15.
I am too. That's the
I still
that's
don't
the
think
value.
I don't think they can win the Super Bowl, so I wouldn't bet it. But like, I'm a little surprised they're not closer with like Houston at like 11 rather than 15.
Buffalo.
Any games on Prime, Sergeant? Yeah, the Saturday night game is on Prime. The Green Bay Chicago Saturday night is on Prime. So if you don't have Prime, which
Armad
you
doesn't.
should probably just probably should have it, but
You can watch it on Twitch though. You can watch it on Twitch.
That's true. That's true.
Twitch will always have the games, so you could always get it here. So that's always another nice little perk. Monday Night Football feels almost like a snub.
It is in the playoffs.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. It's the second worst matchup traditionally.
There's a lot of stats and a lot of big things that happen from like individual standpoints across the league. We'll probably get into that a little bit more on Wednesday as well, for all the things that really stood out. A lot of people trying to earn their last little incentive paychecks going in and breaking some records here and there. So we could probably talk a little bit about some of those things. Justin Jefferson reached the 1,000-yard receiving mark for the 6th straight time, joining Randy Moss and Mike Evans. It's things like that. Like a lot of stuff around the league, but we could probably dive into a little bit more on Wednesday if you guys want. But other than that, we have the playoff field set, and that's what we're looking at least from this standpoint. So it's more wide open than ever. Anything can happen. Anything is possible. And
It's wide open.
it is most like I will say
The AFC representative, especially, is, in my opinion, wide open. Minus Pittsburgh, again, any of those other teams could do it. Represent the AFC at least in the Super Bowl.
The Falcons have been marked safe from another season of Raheem Morris at head coach.
Hey, Hauser. Yeah, there you go. Congratulations. By the way, the thank you cards from Panther fans should be in the mail as we speak to the Falcons. So,
Oh yeah, they should.
you should be getting a lot of thank you cards. Thank you for the 100 bits, Hauser. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
My man.
Seahawks Super Bowl champion, says Corn Doggy.
I mean, it's not.
I mean,
they're the favorites right now, technically, which seems wild to say out loud, but
like, yeah. If they're lucky, they'll probably have to send some Carolina barbecue their way, even though it's not the superior barbecue. At least it's something, right? I haven't had Carolina barbecue in forever. All right. So other than that, I think that's all we got for tonight. Scotty, any other takeaways while I look for?
no, playoffs are set. It'll be fun next week to watch these games. I'm ready for playoffs because, again, I didn't even watch that much today because my team's out, and there weren't a lot of games, especially in the early window, that had a lot on the line. Or if they did, one of the teams wasn't playing guys, so it didn't really matter. So now we get playoffs, and I'll be looking forward to watching that and seeing what happens in this wide open postseason.
Yeah. No, it's going to be fun. We're going to be here Wednesday. We're going to be crushing it Wednesday, so make sure you tune in and be a part of it. We're going to actually send you over to Big Sean VR. Big Sean VR is a streamer that is talking post-game wrap-up of Steelers and Ravens. Hey, man, he's been live for almost 8 hours. Hopefully he sticks around for a little bit until we can get him a raid. But that's hefty. We got a lot of you guys joining in, by the way, with all sorts of different bits and follows and everything. So thank all of you for all the bits that came through, all the follows, Army with the follow and Long Dong with the follow. All of you guys who joined in, thank you so much. STG for the bits,
subs,
everything, all the stuff.
Fun stream. Fun game. That was a great game to watch. So
yeah.
Congrats to Rack. He's writing an article. He didn't die. Or blackout Hauser. He just had to go write an article, which it'll be interesting to see what he writes of it.
Well, the problem is he gets all of his articles. The best is articles are the when they lose. So I don't know what this is going to be.
I would say normally that's the case, but the fact that this got them into the playoffs might be different.
NFC might end in Pope Bowl. Pope is a Chicagoan, and the Seahawks have gone to the Super Bowl last 2 times, and there's been a Pope change.
There are random stats everywhere.
There's some random stuff everywhere. Okay, there you go.
All right, so there you heard it here first. The Seahawks have made the Super Bowl.
There it is.
NFC.
There it is. All right. Let me get this raid going. Big Sean VR. Go give him some love. Tell him the boys at Action Lab sent you, and we will get you back out to the start of your work week. It is the new year. It's 2026. We still got to celebrate 5 years. We'll do that with you at some point with a community night. We're still scheduling that out, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And it might be, maybe we do Pro Bowl weekend. We celebrate 5 years and everything. I don't know. We'll games and all sorts of stuff. But
feels good.
Feels good. All right. Otherwise, between now and Wednesday, go be a good person. Go live in the moment. We don't do that enough. Put the phone down. Enjoy the people and things around you. And go be a good person in 2026. Scotty, what do you got?
Yeah. Follow that up. Thanks again for tonight. We'll catch you guys coming up here on Wednesday to preview, and Sunday as we cover Chargers Patriots. Should be a fun game. So have a good week. If you've been off work or off in break or whatever, or light work, good luck getting back to it, the grind. But otherwise, deuces.
See you guys. Have a great night.